Next up, his real name, Clarence.
From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, and I apologize for my voice.
Nice.
It's non-COVID related, but
played
little
much live poker in a long time.
little slight allergy, and I'm here with my partner each and every week, Skull Mike Skull. What an amazing Saturday night we've got. A lot of chips on the table. Tell us what we got tonight.
Yeah, I was going to do it anyway.
Allergies, Rick?
It is allergies.
They
COVID
always,
negative.
They always say it's allergies, and then next thing you know, I'm going to roll in here on Monday for the stream of all streams on my bicycle, and I'm going to sound
You
like
will
you.
not. You will not. Promise.
If I do I have permission to come by your house Tuesday morning and egg your house with a full
Well,
dozen?
I don't know where else you're going to go between now and then.
That's
So
the small blind. The small
I'm
blind
fine
wins.
right now.
Let's go around the table. Let's go tonight. 5, 10, 25. A good lineup. Two boys from New York who were on stream about 6 weeks ago are back in town. D-Gen May in the 1 seat in for 6,000. Trey back at the lodge in for 6,500. Andrew Moreno, also known as Johnny Vibe's brother, also known as a damn good tournament poker player, in the building in the 3 seat for 10K. Bones in the 4 seat for 5K. GTO Meister, as he wants to be known, also known as Jay, in the building here for $5,000. Fred Flintstone,
Win 1,000. Right? Cash out.
$5,035. Downhill, as he wants to be known, in the 7 seat. A rookie on stream in for 3K. At Lord TT66 in for 10K. And then Pierre in for 9,500.
I think we're just going to say Lord. TT66
Yeah.
every time is too much.
I like that. That's totally fair.
Bones wakes up with pocket sevens to start the stream, raises to 75.
Playing small blind button bonus tonight and do 7, so all the incentives are in play, and it should be an exciting stream as we get started on our first hand of the night.
Yes, and I want to give a special shout out to Sharon Barth, who provided Skull Mike and I and the table with Malabars and pinwheels for the official taste test. We had a big debate recently about which was better. I had both already. I'm going with the pinwheel, but that's just my opinion.
Don't touch my cookies. Just don't touch my cookies. Let me grab them.
You can see the Malamar box on the
You
ledge there.
gotta get those in the shop, Nick.
I know.
On a night like this.
Thank you, Sharon.
Should I go out there and move them? Oh, I just got settled. I'm gonna settle in opponents. Big Slick opens to 75 in the GTO Meister. I don't know if I can call him that all night.
It's Meister or Meister?
He wants to be called as GTO Meister.
Meister.
Spelled
Okay.
like that. I don't ask questions. Aces for
Oh
DJ.
my goodness.
First hand of the night, or second hand of the night, but my goodness, the 4-bet comes in.
All the aces are out.
This could be trouble for Bones. Let's see how he wants to play this. DJ May, a big fan of Bones.
Some people just get it all the time.
He made that clear last time he was here, so I'm sure Bones remembers.
Who's not a fan of Bones?
Bones is a very kind gentleman, an excellent poker player, and very well respected here in the Austin poker community. And he just lets it go. Laser reads there by Bones. Doesn't even call. Dominated after the 3-bet and 4-bet. Says, no thank you.
Pretty good for the game, $100, $70.
GTO Meister folds as well. DJ May shows it, and that's going to give Bones a little bit of confidence early on here in the first orbit. Lays down Big Slick.
Wow.
And it was an excellent lay down as he was dominated to the 1 seat.
So remember, small blind button bonus. Every time somebody is on the button, they must place a quarter, $25 on the button. The only person who's eligible to win that is the person in the small blind. Now, the 7 deuce, did they decide the last person in has to pay an extra bounty?
They did.
Okay.
200.
200.
An extra 100, yes. And we have the 50 straddle on, and the 100 is on.
It's a straddle every time now. It's an
Downhill
expensive
folds.
seat.
Ace and a king.
Oh, holy shit. Why can't you just flat?
Downhill just looks like a poker player.
Raise 200 getting for that.
If you're good friends with Andrew
Looks
Moreno.
like a poker player, but bought him for the short stack ring. So that's never, it's never a good recipe.
I was just looking
your
at some of the
interview.
tables going on. I think we've got 15, 18 cash tables going on. The bounty tournament. It's crazy in here, and it's only going to get worse. We're going to tell you all about the big week coming up starting
Did you say
Monday.
it's only going to get worse or only going to get better?
Better. Worse meaning more packed. Better. Better. Better.
As in more action.
More action. There was a PLO table with about 80 grand on the table.
Peanuts.
If you're going to play it, it's better to play it for
I'm telling you,
No
this
big
place
deal.
is crazy. Cowboys.
This changes. No,
Cowboys for Fred Flintstone.
Victoria Luna,
huge.
we did forget our bet. You still owe me 100, girl. Don't think I forgot about that.
Nakia in the chat, Racer Nerd, thank you, as always, and all the people
it's 100%
who are already in here, 279. We'll give you the overtime number after this hand. Here's a big raise from Flintstone, Mr. Flintstone. Somebody came up to me and said, do you know Fred Flintstone's real name? And I said, Fred Flintstone. That's his name.
Yeah, Fred goes to me, you know what I want to be called on stream, right? I'm like, wait, this isn't your first time here. I know your wife's Wilma. I know you're from Bedrock. Just like, leave it to me. I know
Pebbles is your daughter. Dino is your dog.
I didn't go that far. But I know what's going on here. And let's see if Andrew, how will he proceed after being 4-bet to 2.2? And he's just going to get away. So some really good laydowns.
Andrew had quite the June of 2021. He played a little series in Vegas. One of his big wins, $1.4 million.
Yeah,
Shout out.
I believe that was the win 10K. And Pierre was out there. He was in the shop for the victory. He took down the trophy. Johnny was out there, the whole family.
That bullshit.
So Andrew's had quite the year, and he's trying to spin it up here tonight at the cash tables here in Round Rock at the Lodge on table 11.
Under the lights. And
Even with all the congestion and the
bring it.
snot coming out of your nose,
there's no snot.
you still deliver a very, very strong under the lights.
I'm telling you, Andrew's wife, Christy Arnett, very popular in the poker community. Wanted to get her in the bunker, but she is not here tonight. She is in Austin, but she's out with friends.
Why are you asking about the man's wife? It's about the 4th or 5th time you've referenced the man's wife.
First real round.
Just let the wife be.
Christy Arnett is very popular in the poker community.
Seems right up your alley, Rick. Should we be worried?
I knew that he was going. Okay, sucks.
How many years of marriage?
30 years.
There we go.
30 years. Overtime number, we're going to set it tonight. 700 is the overtime number. On it before 10:30. You know the rule.
700 indeed.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30.
Re-bluff?
Poker Traveler in the chat. He'll be joining us on Monday's stream, which should be massive.
So I'm assuming 7
Hello, Seti.
He better bring the action. I know Crypto's been tanking, but no excuses from Seti. He's going to bring the bag.
Said he doesn't care about it tanking. He bought it when it was like $3 a coin. He's in for the long haul. Let me tell you about next week. It all starts Monday. For the biggest stream, we think, ever at the Lodge. Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, Doug Polk, all on the felt with a bunch of other.
Big Tony.
Big Tony is going to be there.
Poker Traveler.
Mixon is going to be there.
Scotland.
Want to give you
DQ.
commentators that night will
E.
be me, Skull, and Mike Brady.
Probably about 150.
Tuesday, it'll be a special stream with Skull and I commentating. Then we're going to mix it up a little bit and give you all a chance to hear from others. Jamie Kirkstetter and Mike Brady will be the commentators on Wednesday. Doug Polk, Brad Owen will be on Friday, the commentators. Doug Andrew and Jake will be in the booth, the bunker, on Friday. Me and Skull, along with Bart Hansen, will be in the bunker on Saturday night for the 100-200 stream. That's a week from tonight. And then on Sunday, Doug, Brad, and Andrew will be in the bunker. So we're going to give you a little mixture. So happy to do that next week.
Big Slick going around here. A lot of strong aces so far in this first orbit of the night.
We hadn't seen a flop yet. There will be no flops tonight. I'm telling you. Not in this one.
I think my ace is not bad.
Not with the $100.70.
There will be flops.
That 100-200 game, 20,000 minimum to buy. That's a week from tonight. It'll be the largest stream that we've ever run, and there's some major players scheduled to appear along with Doug. And I don't know. There'll be a lot of chips flying around that night. So excited.
100-200 game, yes.
I'm trying to. I should open.
King Kai,
but
Big
I'm trying to
Tony.
see a flop.
Not going to give the full lineup yet.
Big Tony is confirmed. That's great. I know he was checking with the family.
He's still checking.
All right. I think he'll make it.
Oh, there you go! Yeah.
Not sure what I'm doing with this remote, Rick. Not going to lie.
379 in the live chat.
1,400.
Yeah.
Yes, Sammy, we're excited to have Jamie Kirkstetter at the lodge and then also in the bunker. She is definitely one of the greats. We're going to learn a lot from her.
She's also going to be playing on the Felt on Tuesday, too. So if you want to watch her play, this is the channel to do so. 10-4-5, 2 diamonds.
And one of the most important thing about Monday's stream, not only Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, Doug Polk on the Felt, but Mixon bringing the barbecue. We asked him, what do you make it? He said, definitely brisket, maybe some burnt ends, maybe some ribs.
Oh, somebody won it.
You just come hungry. You let Mixon handle what he does best.
Mixon will make my own private plate. Have trust in Mixon.
Some of the fights, but there's like 7 deuce game. There's this.
Pocket threes, the crabs for DJ Nay.
I'm trying to figure out. We can. Do you want
I'm trying to figure out how big you're playing.
Yeah.
It changes every hand. Like, what are the stakes now?
I want Ngannou. If you want to give me action.
Jasbo's headed this way tomorrow.
Straight up odds.
Going to be good to see our good friend
Betting
Jasbo.
against your people?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have a raise on the button from the GTO Meister. Makes it 200.
Actually, I don't know.
DJ's going to go set mine here with the best hand currently. GTO with 2 overs, and let's take a flop heads up. Queen 5, deuce, monotone spades. The 3's still in the lead. GTO C-bats, and he takes it down.
Plus, I got the worst.
Now, do we know much about GTO? What do we know about GTO?
GTO lives around the Texas area. I believe he just moved recently a little bit closer to the lodge. He's been here before. He's been on stream before with a relatively low fee pip. But he's been playing some bigger games lately, trying to provide some action and trying to spin it up. So we'll see what happens.
Chip values, yellow chips, 1,000. Plum or purple chips are 500. Black chips are 100. Green chips, 25. Red chips are 5. And the blue chips are $1. Those are the chip values you see there.
You had it again, yeah. Mild.
Small blind button bonus starting to build.
Oh, shit.
Not recommended, but you can do it.
Downhill king queen here in the small blind, so definitely is going to want to play this aggressively. Makes it 300 to go, and doesn't look like anybody's going to call there. Any defense? Anybody have a hand here? GTO Meister has 10-7 of hearts. In position on downhill. Looks like, is that about 150 or 175 there on the button? He's going to play some defense with a hand that has a lot of playability and could flop well. Let's see what the flop brings. Ooh,
two hearts.
A good flop there for 10-7 of hearts.
7-8.
C-bet's coming, but GTO going nowhere.
160 is the bet.
GTO's never folding here. Not never.
GTO with the Detroit Tigers cap. Laughed out there. You saw a guy in a Bengals jacket, and you said, I've never seen a Bengals jacket.
Yeah, funny I'd see you here after they have the game-winning field goal today, advancing in the playoffs after defeating the Titans. And, of course, you see all the Bengals jackets that you haven't seen ever.
They're the ones on sale at the mall because no one ever buys them. 3 of diamonds.
Let's talk about Bitcoin.
Let's not talk about that either.
Hello, Bianca.
Downhill continuing there, makes it 700, so a large bet from him.
Now's a good time to buy.
Let's see how GTO wants to proceed here. Still don't think. He rips it.
All in. And
Rips it and a very good rip.
Hey, out! Anybody out?
He's pretending to have the 7 deuce. Downhill has a little Gavin Smith in him. The late Gavin Smith kind of looks like him a little bit.
And looks like to be reaching in for the pockets, adding on some chips.
Isn't that bad today? The way the market is going.
446 in the live chat. I wonder on Monday, the live chat, how many people will have in the live chat on Monday. It's going to be a rather large number.
Are those real?
We're going to have to be on our best behavior. Remember, Joke of the Night coming up at 9:15 Central Time, an hour from now. What if you like it too, if you don't? Everyone knows the rules. Skull Mike is wondering about my voice.
Don't look at me. We need a divider. I need some.
Promise you,
I need some
fine.
plexiglass.
Remember a week ago when you sounded bad and you said I
A week
sound
ago.
worse?
Week ago? That wasn't a week ago. That was like 3 months ago, buddy.
All right. You said you sounded. Maybe I need a shot of Crown.
There you
A little
go.
honey
It's fine.
in there. Yeah, why don't you step up to the plate? Put some hair on your chest.
Is that a flat call?
Trey asking what the action is. Andrew 3-bets to 300. A flat call from Downhill with his suited ace. And a suited ace for Trey. He comes along, so everybody loves a 3-way to the flop we go.
No, I'm not anything.
Jack 9-5 Skittles.
Are you?
I'm leaving here on Wednesday.
Nobody with much of anything. Big Slick still in the lead.
Yeah. Maybe
Bones
it's
is
a
eating
fun
something.
game.
Yeah, can't Bones eat before he comes to the stream?
Are you from New
I
York?
mean, what does this guy do all day? Not much, right?
7 of hearts. Now a heart draw for Trey.
And then became like a 5-10.
Nut flush draw.
Like to see him lead this turn here, and that's exactly what he's going to
New York
do.
City?
What page is that?
Makes it 750, so a rather large bet. That's going to get Andrew to fold,
Yeah, I'm here now.
and that's going to get Downhill to fold. So Trey taking that one down.
Thank you.
It's like you either play in that really high game or you play 5.
Yeah, it's like a 1500.
Were you just there? Is that where you were?
Lodge located in Round Rock, Texas, exit 251 off I-35. If you're flying in, fly into Austin Bergstrom International Airport. Take the short 25-minute drive to the largest northernmost suburb of the largest suburb in Austin.
Joe, you want to fill in here tonight?
Yeah, for that side.
Maybe
game,
give him a
it's
blue shirt.
pretty
I
scary.
got it.
It's like one buy-in.
Yeah, pretty scary swing.
He needs some honey. You got some honey and some tea, perhaps?
I'm feeling much better now. Hey, I did a basketball game this morning.
Yeah.
broadcast.
Is the game good?
Then I come to do the poker. Give me a little break, Skull Mike.
No nap?
No nap. Ace-10 Trey. 2 pair for Trey.
Is that any light poker in your city? I mean, private games?
Private game.
Oh, man.
Besides that?
Like a card room like this?
No, right?
Never.
Shout out to Caitlin in the live chat. She did great. What are you doing?
New Jersey.
Shout out to Caitlin. She's in the live chat. She came out with a great podcast the other
I
day.
gave that a listen.
The Texas Poker Experience. Give it a listen on the Spotify.
Also got a little glimpse into Caitlin's dating life.
Can't get that kind of rake down here.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
Come on. Give Caitlin a shout out.
No, I watch all of her stuff on the... She does great little TikToks.
10-3, checkmark 2 pair for Trey. Fred Flintstone, a fan favorite, your hero and my hero as well. How is he going to proceed here with Squadouche, garbage, trash? These cards should be lit on fire and never seen again, but yet he's reaching for a pile of black chips.
He told me, like, the names I recognize were like Big Tony.
I figured you would say that.
A pile of black chips has Trey scratching his hair, the best hair in Texas, via Mississippi. And how is Trey going to proceed here, feeling the heat early? Fred Flintstone giving him nothing.
Trey's a little gun shy with the stream. He's been touched up a few times. He's won a lot a few times, but he's been touched up on this stream. He came in saying, I wonder why I'm back here. Haven't had much luck, but he's in good shape in this hand.
He's either going with it or laying it down right here all the way, or a fold is coming. The way his body language was, he's very uncomfortable.
I wouldn't be first in line to play cards.
And he's going to lay it down, so Fred Flintstone gets it
Wow.
through.
Are you serious?
Sparks is a retired player.
Fred Flintstone.
Game has officially started.
Why am I ever falling 2 pairs? He pulled 2 pair right there.
Fred Flintstone. Let's listen.
I mean, you just have to be playing like an idiot and if I can just float 7 high to mid play that card.
I'm cherry on top. So they cut out like
Toss his quarter in, he's right there.
I'm not supposed to play for like 4 hours.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Man, I might have to get in there.
Fred Flintstone.
He's in his head, folks. Trey folds the best hand. Flintstone drawing dead on the turn, but puts in 2.2
I'm hoping to just like
and takes it down.
go out there and be like the equivalent. Like,
Yeah, it makes even less sense without 7
guys
aces.
that play like the pickup basketball game, like they've never played. I'm hoping just like not embarrassed.
He got the call. It makes even less
He has
sense that
7
he
high.
didn't have it. Yeah. Like, if he has a 7 in
Raise
his
turn,
hand here,
take
he's
it.
really going to show it. He should have 7 deep.
I think the reason Trey
That
folded
would've
is
been
he's
the
sticking
spot to
back
roll
to the
the
past
7
three
over
where
and
he's
out
gotten
offer
touched up
buyout.
early.
It's like, what the fuck?
He says, well, maybe the
Flintstone and Trey are buddies too, so whenever
why
you're
I
playing with a buddy, you never think that they're going to make moves on you like that and embarrass you in front of all of Chatsville and beyond.
Well, ace is up, beat me.
But Fred Flintstone don't care.
had
Out there on
2-3.
the streets with his gloves off, saying, let's play some poker.
You were in good shape on the turn.
Snow Monkey with the 777 super chat. Says, thank you for Saturday Night Live poker streaming.
Thank you, Snow Monkey,
Snow
for
Monkey.
being here.
Thank you.
2 of diamonds. Check mark for Lord. 4s and 3s, but Fred Flintstone likes to battle for every pot. He just won a pot with 7 high on the last hand. Why not make it 2 hands in a row?
Bianca with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Bianca. She says, smash that like button, Chatsville.
Goes check, check, and the 3s are good.
Bianca and her husband, Dave, love to play the tournaments here at the Lodge. Always bring a smile into the poker room, and we appreciate the 2 of them.
They come all the way from like Waco or something to watch you? Is that what's going on here?
I don't think that's the case.
From Waco.
They're gonna turn back
Skull
around.
Mike.
Yeah, they're going to turn
What a
back around
week we
and
have
see
planned.
who's there.
The largest meetup in the history. We're going to try to set a Guinness Book record unofficially on Tuesday for the meetup
I
game.
did
It starts
for
in the
a second
afternoon. Brad, Andrew,
think
Doug.
you have 7
They'll
deuces, babe.
wander from table to table.
If you folded,
Clearly he can't.
if you folded 2 pair right
I wonder
there,
how many 2-5 tables.
I wonder how many people are going to be calling sick from work on Tuesday.
Might as well.
Austin, Round Rock area.
Around the country. I had a guy from Chicago. I put it up on my Instagram. Taps me on my shoulder. He says, first thing he says, Slick Rick, what if you like it too? If you don't, everyone knows the rules. Said, I'm from Chicago. I'm here all week. Can I take a picture with you? Of course.
Aces from Moreno. I think that same guy took a picture with me as well.
He did. I saw him.
He said, I usually give 2s to all Rick's jokes, but I didn't want to tell him to his face. So I'll break the news to you. As Moreno here, 4 bets. Trey's
Yellow chip.
Trey's not going to be continuing. He's not folding 2 pair and then calling 4 bets with 8-5 diamond snap folds.
And Mr. Moreno takes his first hand ever at the lodge.
Andrew, when's the last tournament you
Better see Johnny in chat tonight.
I asked him, I said, will Johnny be watching? He says, no, I think he's on a date or with his wife. So he may have to see this on the replay. Hello, Johnny Vibes.
5 months.
I mean, come on. Dates, really?
One of the great
Can't
people
tune in,
in the poker
give a little
community.
shout out. Hello. I bet you we see him in the chat before the night is over. For a sandwich?
All right, for a sandwich.
Deal. Book it.
I say he won't be in the chat. You say he
Should
will
I
be.
fix you some sandwiches?
Now, chat, I can't do it, but if you guys can tweet or DM Johnny, I greatly appreciate it. I can't do that because I would be, that just wouldn't be ethical. But if you guys want to win me a sandwich, that's fair game, folks. So if you know Johnny, give him a holler. Tell him win Mike a sandwich.
Ready Mike says, Slick Rick, I came from Florida. Welcome, Ready Mike.
And be careful.
Downhill King Queen will not be calling that bet there. Same hand by Lord, plays a little bit more aggressively and gets downhill to fold.
Starting to get a tough age, right? Puberty soon.
What time do we break into these cookies? 9:30?
I already broke into him. I already had a pinwheel.
Oh, I guess I can't have any pinwheel. I can't touch those. Can't touch those. You bring any
Nick
wipes?
from Yuma.
You bring any wipes in here to wipe down this place? I mean, we got some important people coming in here next week. No wipes?
I'm fine, Skull Mike.
You look good. I'll give you that.
I am good.
Skechers are looking sharp. Jeans are no holes in them. Fire the zipper down. You're looking good, Rick. Pocket queens for Andrew. Oh! A table down. You see that? Andrew raises to 340 and then his side table collapses on the side.
Oh, I did not see that.
Oh, man. I think that's the first ever side table casualty on stream.
Yeah, some of those tables aren't doing so well. They get a lot of use. King Deuce 5. Queen still way in the lead. And Moreno is heating up.
Degen coming along here with backdoor of hearts, an ambitious call. He says, I'll call it one time, so let's see if Moreno picks up on that. He's got queens. I don't think he's worried about another king here, but he slows down, elects for a little bit of pot control. 5, not really the card he wanted to see. Let's see if Degen completely whiffed. I'm sure he's going to take, no, he's not. So this will go probably check here. I don't see Andrew betting this river for value, really. He's thinking about it, but I imagine he's going to check.
That's when he's going to have it.
Thought Degen might try and fire this river, rep a 5 or perhaps a king, but does not. Shuts down. And Andrew is going to go for value, full 1,000, so good on him for realizing that he has the best hand. And how is Degen going to want to play this? Imagine just the fold. Don't think he's going to get frisky. Lays it down.
And Andrew Moreno takes another pot. So many people will be here next week. We have a PLO stream. We've got 2 tournament streams next week. So if you're a tournament lover, you like to see the live streams tournament, that's Wednesday and Sunday. Sunday will be the final table. Wednesday will be a feature table of the 500K Monster Monthly that we're doing. We'll just pull a feature table over on Wednesday night because I know so many of you like to watch tournament streams, and we don't do a lot of those. A lot of reasons for that, because usually the final tables, we never know what time the final table will be. But just doing a feature table on Wednesday, we can start it whenever we want. 8 o'clock Central is when all of our streams will be this coming week, except for Sunday. Sunday we don't know because we don't know when the final table will be. All other streams, 8 p.m. Central Time, start time.
What do you think about the Fred Flintstone UT camo thing he's got going on here?
Don't quite know what he's trying to accomplish with that outfit.
I feel like that's something you might consider. Just for the UT
No,
colors.
dude,
I'm more of a
last
solid color
possession,
guy.
It was like a perfect 30-yard pass.
Getting lost in
Right
it.
here. And he
7
dropped
of
it.
diamonds. There's a
Come on.
straight now for Lord.
Against his buddy D-Gen May. 500. I think he did indeed get snapped off by his buddy, and the straight is good.
Nobody wanted it on the fluff. So I tried to tell him.
Is Seti still in the chat? Seti, if you're still in the chat, show yourself.
Very, very sloppy game.
Calling you out there,
By
Poker
the Niners.
Traveler. See if you're still in here.
No,
Wanted to ask him a question.
poker's always sloppy.
Let's get these likes up, folks. Saturday Night Poker, 600 in the chat. Want to get that like total cooking so we can get some fresh faces in the chat. Let us know how you're doing.
Raise to 175.
Tables are 9-handed. Our streams are 9-handed. Yeah, Steve, with such a big week, coat and tie might be required. As long as Tommy Bahama can make the coat and tie, I'll wear it.
I like this matchup.
Huh?
I like this matchup. Good matchup.
Seti says he is in the chat.
Seti's in the chat. So Seti, I want you to do me a favor, Seti. I want you to go in your closet, and I want you to make sure that your jean jacket is still there. I know you only have one jean jacket, and you wear it about 5 or 6 times a week. And I just want to make sure that Lord TT66, aka the guy in the 8th seat, did not steal your jean jacket. That's all. Looking out for you. Flush draw for Trey. Andrew 3-bets to 340 with nothing. Gets raised to 1K. He's disgusted, and he'll be folding. And Trey takes it down.
What about
Ready, Mike? It was my pleasure. Nakia says Racer Nerd, and all the other moderators will have brand new blue suits on hand for the week.
New blue suits, that's nice. Get up to the dry cleaners early.
Cumulative winnings, Fred Flintstone winning 2,100 downhill.
The bet was.
And D-Gen May throwing the party right now.
The worst ones are staying there. Don't worry. All the good ones come in.
Seti says he has multiple jean jackets. Might be bluffing there. Might be a bluff. Might have to call that bluff.
no? What happened?
To the what?
Raise
So
175.
they're looting these rail cars, and they're
7 dues for D-Gen. Remember, we are playing that 100 ahead. Last person to fold has to pay an additional
Oh,
$100.
they're active.
Here we go.
Oh, really?
Flintstone won't be calling. Then it will be up to the blind. Will we see some defense? Not from the small. What about the big? No, he lays it down and the 7 deuce gets through. Oh, it's Pierre.
They don't have enough police.
Shows it.
It's 100, right?
200 from
I
Pierre.
felt it. I felt it.
Yeah.
200 from
I was the
Pierre.
last one of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Even though he was just
But he has to pay too because he was
the last person to fold.
Extra 100.
Oh,
Yeah, I get it now.
that's a little unfair to Pierre
No, it's not.
because it didn't even see it.
What are you talking about? It's part of the rules.
I know, but I
How about don't fold
yeah,
and show a little fight, heart?
there you go.
Come on now, Rick. Not fair. Life isn't fair. Poker isn't fair.
I was gonna play almost anything from the small blind, but you had me beat.
It's kind of fun to watch from here what's happening there.
Said he just showed me his Levi jean jacket. Just sent me a pic.
Is he actually sending you pictures of his jackets?
Sending me pictures
Oh
of the
my
jacket.
goodness.
One's Levi, one's Reason. Who knows? The guy's got so many patches. He might have patches for the brand names. You can never,
walk in the store.
can't trust these guys. Looks pretty similar to me.
I was gonna fold it. I was like, wait.
Oh man, that's funny. So you got to steam up your players a little bit, Rick, so they come through the lodge on Monday with a little pep in their step, something to prove. You know, said he's going to bring the fire, bring the heat on Monday. Looking
like that.
forward to that, but we got to get through this stream tonight. The lineup is always exciting when Fred Flintstone's in town.
David Pratt says, I really like the extra wrinkle on the 7 deuce.
Defense, man.
Thank you, David. We
10-6 off.
we try.
Anything closer, I would have thought.
That was good discipline here. Looked like you were going to 3-bet, but you're like, no.
I thought he was going to do like 650. I was ready to call.
I would have definitely defended my blind.
5, 10, 25.
Yeah,
You're not
that's
going
what
to
it
put on the
is.
50.
I didn't know you had air. I just assumed it was like that on the side and then just like me up top.
Aaron, hello from Jacksonville.
Just got it done.
He's got to show off his new mop.
Huh? Yeah. It looked real, right? I went to the same doctor as Daniel McGrath.
Yeah? Remember when he said it was like, he's putting like peanut butter and oil and shit on his head? Okay, so
Eggs.
yeah, eggs and peanut butter.
I wonder if that piece of thread. Oh, hold on.
It didn't work, so then
That's fine. I'm pretty sure it's 1 minute.
oh, you tried to pass it off.
Wonder if that piece of thread
Like, oh, no, it's all natural. I just like,
No.
on Bones' hat is tilting Nick from humor right now.
Queen 9-7, couple hearts.
Probably not going to be able to sleep. I'm not even going to go tell Bones about it. We're just going to have to sweat it the entire night.
Heart draw for Lord. King high for Trey. There's a jack.
Flush gets there, straight gets there.
It's over. Trey just doesn't know it yet.
Trey not really going to continue, has nothing. Lord has this hand locked up.
There's a little straight draw. Little 10 ball.
Little gutter ball, corner pocket, drawing dead. That's always nice and exciting. Not always wise chasing gutter balls for $500, especially when that board is so wet and Trey lays it down.
It's the same as the...
Little birdie told me that there is a big hand on the horizon.
All right.
So turbulence ahead. This is when the pilot gets on the air,
Yeah. We'll talk later.
tells you, you have about 20 minutes. You got to go drain the snake, change the baby's diaper, maybe get a little snack, stretch the legs. Do it now because you're not going to want to miss what's coming up, and you're going to want to be in your seats with your seatbelts fastened in the upcoming minutes. Ace Queen for Fred Flintstone.
Whenever I'm on a plane and a pilot speaks, I only hear like every third word. So I don't know whether he's telling us something good or something really bad.
Probably because your ears are clogged up, Rick.
Could be.
Somebody get Rick some Mucinex.
God.
You mess around with Mucinex? Is that your over-the-counter drug of choice, Mucinex, or are you more of like a Benadryl type of guy?
People in Austin know all about cedar fever.
Somehow
It's real.
I dodge it every time. 2 pair for Andrew. Still didn't answer the question.
I've never tried Mucinex.
What?
Maybe I should.
So you're rocking Claritin? Claritin?
No.
Nothing? You're just going rogue? My goodness. Shout out to Mucinex if you want to sponsor the show.
And Andrew Moreno, with his flop 2 pair, will take down another pot. $620 in the live chat. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday night.
I won't do 100. I'll do 50. You do 50 other.
Didn't spoil nothing, Eric. I could be lying. This is a poker show. Don't always trust what you hear. You don't know who's involved. You don't know what's going to happen, Eric. So settle down in the chat. Noob.
No, if you want to. Welcome to the party, pal.
Pocket 8s. Makes it 175. DJ makes the call. Flintstone with a suited K9. Woof. He won't be folding this. Comes along. 3 ways to a flop.
Queen 5-4, couple diamonds. A pair of 8s for Lord, still in the lead. DJ will fold over to Fred Flintstone. Never know what he's going to do.
Not a flop for him. Really has no backdoor potential here except with an over king there, and he lays it down. Giving Lord credit for a better hand. And indeed, 8s are greater, and they take it down. 5, 10, 25. The 50 is on this hand.
Yeah.
Lord up 1.8. Downhill down about the same.
About 35 minutes away from Joke of the Night. What if you like it too? If you don't, everyone knows the rules. That comes at 9:15 Central Time.
Welcome Mitchell to the stream. Thank you for tuning in the chat. Everybody remember to smash that like button. GTO Meister with the Cowboys. Trey's trying to get active here, provide some action, and each time he's raising it on up, he's running into some made hands. 3-bet to 425. And a snap call here from Trey on the button says, I will not be pushed around. Let's see 3 cards, and he flops himself a flush draw.
GTO with the kings.
Trey's not calling $500 pre-flop to be folding on a flop like this, no matter what the size is. It's 420, light it up if you got it. Trey deciding on how he wants to proceed here. And he's going to reach for calling chips. To a turn we go with 1.8 in the middle.
No hard.
Now he picks himself up a pair, still behind GTO's Cowboys. GTO
6-3 or a hard is what he's needing.
Checks, scratches the nose a little bit, electing for a little bit of pot control. Would have liked to see another bet on this board. And Trey wisely checks behind, gets to see a free card and gets there.
Oh my goodness.
The dirtiest of fashions gets there with the 3 of diamonds. GTO blasts, turn, maybe Trey, there's a road to exit. Unlikely, I'm sure Trey would have continued anyways, but very hard to put Trey on a hand like that. And now GTO reaching for a banana and some blackberries.
GTO cannot put Trey on a tray.
Looks to be going for about full pot. That's what his gut was telling him.
Ugh. Trey is just thinking, how much can I raise here?
He will be raising. Absolutely. What type of sizing will he make here? I think he might go for about 3K. Might even rip it all-you-can-eat soda on the side. Try to rep maybe a busted flush draw. Snap call.
Oh.
And he's going to see the bad
That was
news.
the only hand I'm thinking, ace 3.
It's not ace 3. It's 6-3.
And
And he made
Trey.
it 3.1. So right around what I was thinking the raise would be. 3.1 snapped off from the 5 seed. And now Trey. I don't want to hear Trey complaining anymore. Oh, Rick, I'm running so bad at the lodge. Why am I here? He's here because he loves poker. He craves action. And finally ends up on the right side of the felt there. And he's stacking up a nice size pot, the biggest hand of the night so far.
GTO goes, how could he have a 3
Total
there?
yards 10. Did you see that? Total yards 10 versus 128.
What a dirty 3 ball there on the river.
Cold,
You never expect to be slapped in the face with trip 3s on a pot like that. But yes, indeed, here at the lodge, anything is possible on table 11.
Under the lights.
First time on the stream?
At your finest under the light. We'll allow. He's playing hurt, folks. He's still here.
I'm telling you.
If Rick got his leg amputated in the afternoon, he'd still be here that night. I believe it. Hit by a bus, still be here.
I'd still be here.
Now you're showing me, okay, showing me some Cowboys memes on your phone. I don't need to see Cowboy memes. I don't like the Cowboys, and I don't like Tom Brady.
Somebody just sent me a picture of Tom Brady in a Cowboy uniform and says the only way to stop Tom Brady from getting another ring is for him to be on the Cowboys. Ouch. That hurt.
I'm sure Makia likes that.
No, I didn't have an ace. Snap. I had a snap fold. Is what I had.
Man, I want to give a shout out to a couple people, famous people recently. Louis Anderson passed away. Meatloaf, you know Meatloaf?
Yeah.
He passed away this week. And
Also passed away.
Ron Franklin.
Clark Gillies, Islander legend, NHL Hall of
Yes,
Famer.
I know him. And Ron Franklin, the great sports announcer.
People are dropping like flies, man. It's really unfortunate. Life is so unpredictable. Anything can happen on
You're admiring your
a
work.
dime. So just be in the moment, folks. Tell people you love them. Be happy. There's no time to be upset,
I
angry.
had 2 pair, bitch.
Put a smile on your face and do the things that you most
I knew you
enjoy.
had shit. Why do you think I call you a 10-3? Because it was suited. Because it had to be a favorite over your hand, and I was right. You had 7 high.
Still talking about that
Still
hand.
tilted.
Now you got me on tilt.
A little bit of a steamer. A little bit steamy in C2. Super steamy is Trey. Scoops of what? How big was that last pot? 7,000, 8,000? He's talking about the hand on the first orbit where he got bluffed. Turn the page. So hard to turn the page.
It is.
Like a little Slicky Ricardo in 2nd grade.
Today, Junior.
Pink 7-5 Skittles.
Yeah, Meatloaf was from Dallas. Great voice. 4 of
You know what I did last night?
What's that?
Went to a David Spade stand-up comedy show.
Really?
2.3K?
He was here in Austin?
Yes, Paramount on Congress.
Wow.
Took Nina down there on Congress. Little date night.
Funny?
Pretty funny. It wasn't like, hilarious.
Should have went
funny.
backstage and told him, let's get Sandler on the phone.
He referenced Sandler a bunch in the skit.
I bet.
You know those wind-up fucking monkeys.
Also going to see a little Sebastian Maniscalco next month at UT, your old stomping grounds.
That's concert hall?
I believe so. I think so. Well, I don't mess around, Rick. I'm getting it out there on the streets. Spade gave a little after one of his jokes. He's like, you know what? Shout out to Slicky Ricardo. One if you like it, two if you don't. Give them a follow. So good for Spade for giving us a little plug for the packed, sold-out audience.
I wonder if he plays poker. Get him into the lodge.
He says no, he just watches the stream from afar. Doesn't want to, you know, stack anybody here on the felt.
Stephen Reisman in the chat. Hello, Stephen Reisman.
So good for Moreno and
Ace King, Ace Queen, Queen Jack, a couple strong ones here. Flintstone, 10-8. He's going to come in for this price, I'd imagine.
Here comes the flop 5 ways. King 9-5, couple of clubs. Club draw for Andrew. Pair of kings for DJ May. Workhorse, we usually go 3.5 hours. Although this coming week we may go longer.
Good flop here. Action flop, top pair, top for DJ, flush draw for Andrew. Now trips. DJ going to continue to fire. Makes it 1.1. How's Andrew going to proceed here? That the board is paired, giving his opponent a stare, a look. DJ just locked in on the board. It's always nice to see experienced players, good poker players, table presence, their demeanor. Andrew looks to be favoring the hands down on the sides. Just kind of sits there, analyzes each and every street, the scenario, the price he's getting. Then the hand comes up, makes the call, and then the hand goes down.
Looking for a club.
Kind of similar to a Justin Bonomo type of style.
DJ's going to take this down.
I'm sorry. I realized it once I gave it to you.
And DJ makes it 2K, and Andrew quickly exits after whiffing. Nice hand there from the one seat. I haven't seen Johnny in the chat, so.
Sandwich on the line.
I'd like to wing myself sandwich. What's up, Patrick? Thank you for joining us, buddy. You do great work as always. Nice to see you here, Patrick.
I have a 3 there.
I know you know Johnny. We got a little side bet here, so tell him to get here in the live chat. I just want to win some free food, Patrick. That's all I ask.
I was check rating you on that turn.
Trey up 3.1. Lord 2.1. GTO Master down at the bottom.
I was 50-50.
It's early, folks.
That like 15, you got a call, like 5 and up.
Trey's going to open the action here and makes it 100. Bones is going to flat, suited ace. GTO thinking about making a move here, but a wise fold there with that type of holding. Fred Flintstone's never folding any suited cards, especially on the button. That's just not what he does. Pierre's going to come along, getting a decent price. King 7-4, 2 spades.
Another spade. Nobody with a spade in his hand.
Nobody with any black cards, all red. And the 7's in the lead here from Trey. He's the one who started this mess. He's going to tell a story here on the turn, makes it 250. And I don't see anybody else really continuing. Well, you never know. Everybody makes the fold quickly and Trey takes it down. Nobody wasting any time tonight. The pace is good. The game's still in the first hour, folks. We stream for a minimum 3 hours. Continue to smash that like button.
And subscribe. We came into the bunker tonight. 30,400 subscribers.
I get this handle. I hit the 5-5. I was almost called.
Then I would have to call the
We started January with 19,300, so we've grown a lot this month and expect next week to be our biggest growth week ever. So if you haven't yet subscribed, we'd ask that you do so. And if you have, thank you. And why don't you tell 10 of your best friends about our stream.
I should have bet the turn.
Trey wakes up with pocket eights, raises to 100. Uh-oh, another 7 deuce alert.
Got a good hand.
Yep.
Pretty good hand.
Every player would give GTO $100 if he were to win this hand, and the last player to fold would give him 200. Playing the 7 deuce. A lot of folds going around.
Oh, sure. Just black only?
Trey's not folding. We know that. D-Gen with the flush draw. Ace-5 suited.
He's folding. Trey snap call to a flop we go.
If there's no 8 here, there's a lot of overcards. Expect GTO to fire, and Trey may just get rid of it. Let's see.
Picks up a pair. Trey's not going anywhere open-ended. And GTO will be wise to elect for some pot control. He has picked up a pair, but he's going to go blast off here. I don't really like the bet, even though anytime you 3-bet, you can tell a story of overcards here. But Trey, so active, doesn't like to fold, so he's a tough guy to extinguish. GTO is going to make it 500. How's Trey going to proceed here? I don't see he's set for folding. He's thinking about raising. Grabs a banana, and now you're sick to your stomach if you're GTO. Can't beat this guy tonight.
There's the raise. The 2,500. Yellow chips are 1,000, folks.
GTO put in the blender here. Basically for his entire stack. If he wins the hand, he's behind. He might be thinking he's ahead. Perhaps Trey just has a naked 8. Is on a draw, an ace-8 type of hand. Who knows? If he wins this hand,
them to lose today for sure.
he gets an extra $900 from everybody. So,
But they're playing worse than I expected.
but I think GTO is going to lean on a fold and live to fight another day. Wave the white flag.
Wow. Paul from Vermont said he's watching. It was minus 29 in Vermont this morning. That'll freeze some maple syrup.
You don't go sunbathing in minus 29?
Wow, that's cold. It's going to warm up here in Austin this week. So I've heard.
What do you have?
I turned. I didn't know why.
Today, Junior!
Oh my God.
Trey, I was flatting your open. I had 10-8 off. Oh my God. He saved you.
I saved the table $100 every play.
There you go.
Hey-o.
There you go.
It's actually true.
That's very true. If you fold it.
V-pips early, so we won't give too much grief on those numbers yet. We'll let it marinate, folks.
Wow, Russ O says he's got minus 29 beat. He's in Canada. It was minus 35 this morning. That just doesn't sound like fun. He was ice fishing.
Yikes.
I mean, come on. People love that, and I just don't get the fun
He's going to wait for one more. Yeah, one more. Let it build up a little.
You gotta grow up in it, right?
of ice fishing.
Niners need to
I'm
get
not
out
really a
of this
big
now.
fan of just
What appeals
regular
about
fishing.
What am I missing there? Ice fishing.
Fishing in general.
I like fishing, but ice fishing? Cut a hole, drop a line, and wait.
Seems kind of boring. Just kind of sitting there waiting.
Guess there's a lot of drinking involved. That could be fun.
There's also a lot of drinking involved watching football. Or going out to dinner or the bar. Why do you need to go fishing? Although, what's better than eating fish? Not much. Fish is delicious. Lord 3-bets the 400. Ace queen of diamonds. And here we go with Andrew. Makes the call here. 4-5 of spades. A suited connector. GTO with superior spades. He lays it down. How's Fred going to want to proceed here with the Choctaw Nuts suited of clubs? He's going to come along any suited pair because he wants to be involved. So 3 ways to a flop. This one could get spicy.
King 9-5, couple of diamonds.
Flush draw for Lord. Not the flop that Fred wanted to see. Action checks around to Lord. He's the one who was the aggressor pre-flop. He's in position on his opponents. And he's reaching for chips, going for a C-bet. Makes it 450. A little under 1/3 there, and a snap call from Andrew, just with a pair of 5s, no backdoor, spades. Gonna look him up rather quickly. Makes the call. Fred folds, heads up to a turn. Deuce of spades. So still the 5s in the lead right now. Andrew snap checks, action back on the 8th seat. Imagine the double barrel is going to come from Lord. He's not one to slow down. And he reached for a bunch of plums. Those are 500 apiece, folks. I believe that was about 1550, 1575. So we'll call it 1.6. Not slowing down whatsoever. Foot on the gas, looks calm, cool, and collected. Andrew gives him a stare. Hands now on the rail, no longer at their sides like they were earlier.
Oh, fumble! No, it's not a fumble.
Other players at the table talking about the football game. These two players are locked in on the 4 community cards as Andrew makes the call with the best hand.
It was a fumble.
Wow.
Like it's a cover.
7 of spades on the river.
Andrew checks it. 5.3 in the middle. Now Lord taking a little bit more time. Stack to pot ratio 1-1 here considering Andrew's stack. Lord might just rip this all you can eat with a soda on the side to apply max pressure.
Ooh.
And that's what he does.
Yeah, I heard a fumble.
Andrew looks around, disgusted, scratches the beard, grabs the nose. Going through the thought process here, what does this gentleman have? Losing to plenty of hands. Ace, king, would aces do this? King, queen. Beating those busted diamond draws.
Wow.
Can Andrew sniff this out? It would be a world-class call.
This would be world-class for sure.
For his entire stack, and he has not gone into folding formation yet, really considering making a great call here with one pair, a pair of 5s with a 4 kicker.
And oh, by the way, I just lost the sandwich to you. Hello, Johnny Vibes. He's in the chat.
Of course. Comes in at the greatest time he comes in right now. Shout out to Johnny joining us tonight. Probably in Vegas. Always does great work. Give him a follow. Can his brother sniff this out and win about a 20K pot if he makes this call?
Huge.
Only 7-0.
Got to give Lord credit here. Still shuffling the chips. Doesn't look nervous. Stone cold bluff with ace high. Diamonds have missed. I think Andrew's going to make this call.
No one at this table was playing worse than the Niners right now. So maybe
One if you think he's going to make the call, 2 if you think he's going to fold.
The guy who folded 2 pairs?
Let us hear from you, Chad. I think he's going to make the call here.
The only guy who's folded the check mark.
Lays it down.
Ooh.
Gets through.
Wow.
The 100% on the turn check mark.
Gut was telling him that he had the best hand
Mark
there. Really
that one.
thought that one through. I thought the call was coming.
Oh, man.
But it's so hard, you can't blame him there. Just a pair of 5s. Doesn't really have any information on Lord, except for this first hour that they've been playing tonight. So no prior history.
Check mark.
Lord hasn't gotten out of hand tonight.
Stop folding the check mark.
And Andrew lays it down. big hand there, exciting hand.
Yeah, it was bad timing. I said one if you're gonna fold, one if you're gonna call, two if you're gonna fold right as he folds. My bad.
I put in my one.
Oh, the big one? Okay. No, they're all looking.
Johnny Vibes says yes, third pair. How can he call?
It's tough.
Check mark.
Very, very tough.
Check mark on the turn.
And yes, you owe me a sandwich.
I do. Sandwich coming
You owe me a lot.
Skull Mike's way.
You owe me a lot.
No, I think I was
owe me
up one.
No, you were not.
So.
You weren't. You were like down like 7.
God.
For
Which
real.
accounting method are you using?
I carried the tag team. I won some other sandwich bets.
Wow.
We'll call it just one. And I won it on Monday. Actually, no. Actually, I don't want you touching any of my food.
Floor to 11.
With what's going on right now. You know what? I don't want no coupons. You'll get it when I want it at a later date. You'll be on call.
Test was negative.
Sandwich call, as we like to call it.
It's called Cedar Fever.
Not medical call, sandwich call. Whenever I press the button, I want you in the Bronco, going to the sandwich shop with
Floor
my
to
order.
11.
The 50's on. Fred Flintstone has put on the straddle every opportunity.
That's a grinder for you. Listen to
Mitch Heck, not true. I'll show you a good sandwich or two here in Austin.
Floor. Stream.
Florida stream.
He's 5,000 behind us.
C3.
Oh, sorry. C3. I thought the game was auto post.
Joke of the night coming up in 10 minutes. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the
Yeah,
rules.
for some reason you dealt him out, but it's auto post. Just
He was away from the table. I couldn't even see him.
It's auto post.
How we feeling? Another joke?
Good, you know, it's. I'm trying to do
Can't say do me out.
cleaner jokes in 2022.
I mean, always.
Doing my best to find what's appealing to the fans.
Worried.
You were always worried about it.
Worried. I understand. It's tougher with the cleaner jokes. Although plenty of comedians make it work with zero profanity, keeping it cleanly. So I don't really want to hear the excuses, but I feel your pain. Jack 7-7, no player with either card. Flush draw for DGen though. And there's a pop brewing, and the flush gets there on the turn.
Johnny Vibes, next time you come to the lodge, bring me a double X hoodie that says Vibes on it.
I'll take a large as well. Same hoodie.
There you go. Two hoodies, please. Table 11, under the lights.
I'll make it look a lot better, though. I don't think you... We can't wear it on the same day. This would be a bad look for you.
I think it's just 10 dead.
Johnny's got good merch. If you want to buy some Lodge merch, too, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, Skull Mike Poker. That same goes if you want to be in any of these lineups. Plenty of seats open in February and March. So get in touch with me if you want to see yourself playing with some of these players in big games, small games, whatever it is. There's a seat for you and an opportunity to make some money here in Round Rock at the Lodge.
Jimmy Bluffett just drops in. Hello, Jimmy Bluffett.
He's a stream boss. You can find him everywhere with a great attitude. Trey comes along.
That shove.
All in for the GTO Meister.
I know. That's a very Phil Lock thing to say. I know.
For 2,900 with Ace-9 offsuit.
There you go. You buy out? Buy out?
Don't buy it. Good news.
Patrick, I'll pay. I wasn't asking for a free hoodie, although free would be nice, and I would wear it. People.
So you were asking for a free?
No, I wasn't. I'll pay. I like the look of that hoodie. Vibes.
King versus 6-3.
Classic.
Classic matchup.
Classic matchup.
Maybe we'll call the sandwich bet a wash.
Oh, thank you.
You just buy me a hoodie.
Oh, yeah, sandwich is $50. That's 5 sandwiches over at Hoodie Sub Shop. We won't do that.
So bad.
Stephen Reisman with the $20 super chat. Just reminding everyone that this is free entertainment. Thanks, Rick and Mike. Thank you, Stephen Reisman.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate the $20 bill right there.
Give him a 6-time plus run and see at the river.
You guys want to do a pop?
At least you can play.
After the stream, we'll do double board.
We'll do double board after the stream.
Single board is
10-6-10, 2 diamonds. Mystery hand here for Pierre. Not quite sure what he has, but he's going to fire in a hundy.
Yes, theater strategy. The cookies were brought in thanks to Sharon Barth, Yoda of Chatsville.
After the joke of the night, I'm going to go wash my hands. And I'm gonna get nasty with it.
Get one Malamar and one Pinwheel and do a taste test right on air. Skull Mike taste test, Malamar versus Pinwheel.
I'm biased. I know what I'm gonna pick without even trying.
That's unfortunate.
I know what I'm gonna pick. Especially Stephen Reisman, he's in the chat. He was a big Malamar fan. So I grew up on the couch, young skull, sitting there, causing trouble, coming home from school, straight from detention, and you know what I did? I dived straight into the Malamar bag.
Really?
Little milk. Did a little homework for 5 minutes, went back to the Malamars, had about 4 or 5 more. So I'm going to vote Malamar. I'll give the Pinwheels a shot. 3 ways to a flop here. Bunch of hearts, a big slick for Trey. King in the window, all clubs.
Puppy feet. Shout out to Bailey's puppy feet.
Yeah, one of them is hurting right now.
Ooh, Trey with the ace of clubs.
Yeah, good flop there for Trey, but not much for anybody else.
The king and the ace
Lord's
of clubs.
folding, Trey takes it down.
P card.
Again, that was might be drawing that kind of 400.
5 minutes, the joke of the night. But if you like it too, if you don't, everyone knows the rules. Let's see where we are in the likes. 259. We need 700, folks, on or before 10:30 to get us to overtime. We're at 259. About an hour and 20 minutes before.
It'll be 475 going to him.
Hey guys, can you, when you're looking, can you just not like bend them? Can you just kind of lift them? Thank you.
Any particular offenders?
No, we don't sell lodge cards.
No,
I don't know if that's in the plan or not.
And especially the stream deck's a lot different than the regular cards you see here at the lodge. Pocket 3s for Bones. He's been rather quiet tonight, but he's going to juice it up to 150.
Caitlin Komeski with the 1999 super chat. She says, thanks so much for the Lodge family for their support. A great show and poker room.
Thank you, Caitlin. This is what we do here. We support each other here in the Austin community. Caitlin always comes in here positive with a smile.
Yeah, she's so funny in her little vignettes, the TikTok video she does, all poker related.
Yes.
Very, very funny and talented woman, Caitlin.
And a pretty good poker player as well, so.
Trips for Pierre. Bones looking for a tray to boat up, but he folds.
1.2, not the news that Fred wanted to see. Don't see Fred continuing. Just with a queen of clubs, pretty ambitious if he wants to continue. He quickly lays it down.
He would never raise.
Theater strategy, yes, we do. We love our chips.
Yeah.
We love the colors of our chips.
Oh,
People from all over the country come in and say how much they appreciate the distinct different colors of the chips.
No. We tied.
Never raised a good hand.
We tied.
Oh, we tied.
At queen 4. Off. I got no balls.
After this hand, folks, joke of the night.
Cards, please.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even look there.
Fold. Hold.
So Jamie really likes dogs. Kerstetter.
Yes.
You really
Might need to bring Bailey in here.
Good. I'm looking forward to meeting Jamie. Have you met her before?
No. But I've spoken to her a bunch, actually.
I know you have.
But I've not met her face to face. So looking forward to that.
So here we go.
Look at that small blind punting bonus. You see
Joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. The guy's in Ireland. An American, and he goes into an Irish bar and he yells to everyone in the bar, I bet $5,000 that no one here can drink 20 pints of Guinness in 30 minutes. The bar totally went silent.
I had a really good bluff catcher.
But he noticed that one Irishman left the bar.
I am not. One thing
No ace king.
And 20 minutes later, the guy who left the bar came back in and says, okay, I'll take you up on the bet.
He's not fully
20 pints in 30 minutes for $5,000. The guy drinks, and coming down to the wire, he finishes the 20th pint in time and wins the bet.
I keep getting.
I'm happy to pay. Here's your money, said the American. But tell me, when I first offered the wager, I saw you leave. Where did you go? He said, well, $5,000 is a lot of money to a man like me, so I went to the pub across the street to see if I could do it. There's the joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Told by a cedar fever-ridden Slick Rick tonight.
The big hand's coming up.
One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone
playing
knows
hurt.
the rules. I'm playing
hurt.
injured. Playing injured.
You know what? The delivery was a little foggy. It was a little foggy.
I don't mean that hand.
Could it have been funny
It's like a cold night,
Not that hand.
Sleepy Hollow. You're
No, I
driving
put
down
you on
that
king,
dark
queen,
road,
on
lots of trees, no leaves.
I meant this hand.
And look at Pierre banking on this river here. Set of cowboys. But just 6 high for Fred. Will he get out of line? Look at Pierre with the sneaky check, but Fred's not falling for it.
I like the turn. The turn was good.
Lots of twos, lots of ones. Very mixed bag tonight.
Lost the minimum.
Dobby says, poor delivery. Stick to the commentary. That was my 150th joke told on the stream. I'm sorry, they can't all be home runs. Steven Reisman gives me a 2. Theater Strategy gives me a 2. Couple ones coming in. Michael Bennett says, quit with the 2s. That was epic. Boppin says, I'm still waiting for the joke.
There he is. Isn't that the
Raise to 80.
Nakia didn't like it. Can't please
That face doesn't love
everyone.
it. That guy does
Nathan
not
Strange, $1.99 super chat.
love it, right?
I'll give you $2 for at least trying the joke.
Hold on,
Thank you,
time.
Nathan.
No, not that hand.
What are we holding on time for?
You're right.
It's okay, Jimmy Bluffett. Skull Mike loves to press the cricket button. And honestly, I'm not trying to be a comic. I've told everybody from get-go, none of these jokes are mine. I steal every one of them. I'm just a joke teller, not a comic. Don't want to be. Here comes the flop. It's 7s versus Queen Jack. A jack comes on the flop. Downhill way out in front. Pierre looking for the 7 of spades. Or, I guess that's the only card, the 7 of spades, as all the other 7s, the other 7 is already accounted for.
but
Downhill, downhill. I see that.
Downhill will take down the pot.
Oh shit, that's a purple now.
Purple? Oh, wow, you changed the color.
Oh,
man,
shit.
I know, Nakia. I'd try. I try.
That's right.
It takes a lot of research each and every
Let's go.
week.
You think he'll get to
I'll give you
$1,000?
$100 for winning.
I guess after doing this for a year,
Purple is binding.
try to go into
Binding,
the
binding.
archives,
Write it down.
do a
Laminate
best
that
of
shit, yeah.
jokes,
Let's
but
go. Good.
as we gain popularity and grow in size, we got to be cognizant that not everybody
Raised to 125.
could be too enthused with the racier of the jokes that we've told in the past. And I get that. It's part of increasing our audience size. Kings for DJ and May. The Cowboys.
Raised to 1,000.
how about this now?
Downhill, who just won a pot, wakes up with the Gretzky hand, 99. Don't think he's going anywhere.
I don't have Deuce covered, I'll tell you that much.
Carlo, thank you for that. I do try to bring it each and every night. Thank you for noticing.
This is the one they're gonna say I should have played.
Oh, wow.
I don't think so.
Shows the Kings.
Watch this, boys.
Thank you for what?
$100. Wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Kings?
Well done.
Oh, Skull Mike, the taste test. He's got a Malamar in his right hand, a pinwheel in his left hand. Put one in his mouth, chewing. Thought I could see the squirrel in his head running on the
I
treadmill.
wanted him to not believe it, that's the thing, you know?
Ooh, he downed both Malamar and
I
pinwheel.
know. With your hand, they probably reshove on top
Yeah,
of it.
6 seconds, folks.
I'm snapping.
Drum roll, please. The verdict from Skull Mike, Malamar or pinwheel taste test.
He might fold, he might fold.
He'd have to think about it for a second.
Did we convert you?
Those are both delicious.
Yes.
Not gonna lie,
I don't know anything.
pinwheel better than I thought it would be.
Yes. But don't go with your childhood memories. Go with real, honest to goodness.
I think it's like a photo finish. You're at Belmont, you know, you're going for the Triple Crown. And down the stretch they come, pinwheel, Malamar, pinwheel, Malamar. And Malamar wins by a hair.
Wow.
A hair.
There you go, folks. Skull Mike did a taste test.
I mean, I'm in position, right?
The thing I like about the pinwheel
Raised to 175.
is the shape. They're a different shape.
They're larger.
They're larger. They give you a little bit more.
More bang for your buck. Maybe we should go Price is Right rules. You know, what's the price of a box of each? You know, if we're balling on a budget, you know, which one are we purchasing? Can I get a price check on pinwheels?
Well, we don't know that. They were all furnished by the Great One, the Yoda of Chatsville, Sharon Parks. She dropped off a couple boxes of each
Mine was queen.
onto the next hand.
3 off.
There you go. We give you a joke. We give you a taste test. What else do you want from us?
Huh?
50 straddle, yes, fold.
You didn't think I was folding?
I ate a lot of those real quick. I think I just downed about, you only saw me eat
Sugar
2.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
I had about 6 in under a minute.
Leave the hero lay down.
Call 175, fold.
Bones and big boy over there, huh? Could have had a much bigger phone.
Oh, pocket eight.
Yeah, I don't know how much they were.
Did we see the big one yet?
I almost shifted.
I think it's the next hand of the hand after.
Jack, Jack 5.
Motown.
Good flop here for Trey, for trips.
Jackson 5.
Lord reaching for chips.
Good call on the turn.
Oh, guy shot.
It's no good.
Call 275.
I wish you hit it.
1.1 in the middle, a 5 here on the turn. So now it's Jack's full.
Red 7.
Heart was good.
Lord slows down here, checks turn. Trey trapping here, trying to induce a river bet. Lord maybe thinks we're chopping here.
All right,
Jackson
come on.
5s with an ace kicker. Might try and bet Trey off the chop, but it's not a
Make
chop.
the field goal at least.
700 no good here. Lord about to hear the bad news as Trey likely to make this,
Yeah, that's how cold it is. Look. That's how cold it's snowing.
This is the
you
one.
know, 2-5 maybe. I like a large raise here if you're going to do it. Try to make it look bluffy.
Yeah, I thought it
Could do a min click to try and induce. He goes rather small. Min clicks it to 15.
He's in the head.
And Lord's just going to snap fold. $815 in the chat, folks. Overtime number is 700. And we haven't mentioned it much tonight, but we only have about an hour to do so. So if you have not hit that thumbs up button, please help us out. It helps out the channel, the program. More eyes on the stream is always a good thing. Please subscribe. Only sitting at 300 likes, so we are well below the target number. And we have a very, very busy week ahead of us. So if we don't hit overtime tonight, Rick's playing a little bit hurt. We won't really worry about it, but come on, folks. We're here if you want it. It's up to you guys if you want this stream to go on throughout the evening. 700 likes, cutoff time 10:30.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that.
He's left
It's
his
a
dad out
10:30
of a
cutoff.
pot, man. It happens all the time.
The excitement at the lodge tonight is incredible as we've got so many cash tables. We've got the bounty tournament going on, the live stream, all club flop. Ace of clubs for GTO in his hand. He'll check it. Yes, in fact, he does have the ace of clubs. And he'll just call Andrew's $50 bet. There's the nuts for GTO. Good feeling. He makes it 125.
Yeah, Andrew not participating.
Yeah, but come on.
7 high air.
What? That's what it's called.
Unless he wants to be really, really sticky and fight for this pot. It's a small pot. And he's going to rep the exact card that GTO has, 575.
$5 and 3 spoons.
Snap call here from GTO, it looks like.
Folks, I appreciate everybody's well wishes. I promise you, if you've lived in Austin for any number of years, there's a thing called cedar fever around this time of year, and I did get tested
Say it again.
just so I was safe. I do not have the
Get my
Rona.
blood going a little bit.
It's just a little cedar fever.
GTO
I
here
appreciate
brings the
it.
call, 4 of spades. Want to see the check here from
Yeah, I know what I
GTO
was
and
thinking.
see if Andrew
almost like I
barrels
deserved
this river.
Yeah, I was a little rusty. Yeah.
Checks it on
Caught me
over.
off guard a
Andrew
little bit.
repping a story on the turn. Sees the resistance. Will he fire on the river? Rep the exact card that GTO has in his hand. And looks like he will. Overbets the 2K. Music to GTO's ears.
You always play hands like that against each other.
Rips it all in and a snap fold there from Andrew. So he's going to be upset at that. Went for it. You got to admire the heart, but the wrong time for doing so.
Dean, I haven't seen any short deck games at the lodge yet. That doesn't mean that if 9 players want to play it, that we wouldn't play it. I couldn't imagine any game that 9 players want to play, we'll get a dealer out there for.
Hold the check mark.
I know I play in a lot of mixed games. Dealer's choice, where we pick 7 games to play and goes in orbit, and we change the game. So Hold'em isn't the only game played here at the Lodge. A lot of PLO tables tonight.
Both were talking at the same time. It was awesome.
A lot of Hold'em, but no short deck. I haven't seen short deck. Have you ever played short deck, Mike?
Yeah, I played a little bit of short deck. Not a lot, but dabbled in it a little bit when it was really hot, about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I thought it was going to catch on a lot more than it has. I guess it's big over in
Europe,
Asia and Europe.
Asia for sure.
Thanks, Joe.
That way, pot here. What does Flintstone have? 10-9. Gutter ball for Fred with the overs. Top pair for Lord. Open-ender for Pierre. And a pair of 3s for Bones. Ooh. And look what we have here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Fred Flintstone.
Yabba, dabba, a-do.
Open-ender for Lord. And he's going to raise it to 1,000. So pot building. The gentleman from New York did not fly all the way here to Texas to play like a mid. He's going to get after it. A wise player. Made a move on Andrew earlier here, but now drawing dead on the turn.
Daniel says nothing beats watching this game and listening to you two blokes.
Lord and Pierre have the same straight here, but it is not the best straight. And wise fold here from Pierre with all this action in front of him. He gets away. So Lord probably thinking his straight is good. But it's the 10 high straight that's good. And how's Fred going to want to play this? All in, all you can eat, baby. Shout out to Scotty Wynn. Saw him post a video today on his social media accounts. So see that?
You sent it to me.
Yeah, it's funny.
It was very funny.
There you go.
Guess he lives in Oklahoma now.
I'm looking out for you. We got to get him out on the stream, baby.
I just want to know that's a perfect.
All you can eat, baby.
It's cold, baby. Got to turn on my jacket, baby. And he makes the call. So drawing dead. You want to run it twice, 3 times, 7 times? How about 12? It doesn't matter. Chip all the chips to the 6th seat. He's going to get paid.
Play that me and his man.
Big pot going to Fred Flintstone. Folks, smash that like button. Let me know in the chat who's your favorite player at the table tonight. Plenty of people to choose from. Some familiar faces, some new faces. I know who my favorite is.
4,050. Hold on. 4,000.
4105.
4105. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Take it all.
Who's your favorite, Rick? Let me see it in the chat.
That was my time.
It's snoozing over there. No naps in the bucket.
Strikes again.
I'll put it right now. There you go. I misspelled Flintstone. It's Flint. I forgot the T. Please. Michelle coming in the box.
Time Bones.
Yeah, they put me up last time on the stream when I played.
Blue Studi says Moreno. Nick from Yuma says Bones.
Oh, really?
Sitting right next to me.
Is that right?
I like them all.
200 from the lodge.
Still want to create a set of Lodge live stream trading cards.
It was,
yeah, correct. For the 7 days.
1 second.
Okay. Okay.
playing a lot of things.
The rare Viper rookie card
Would
be worth
NFTs?
a lot of money.
That's good.
I don't quite get that whole thing. I don't want to get into that discussion, but I just don't get it. Look at all the cash games going on. That's the Lodge Cam, the front half of the Lodge Mahal. I believe Poobah said on Tuesday he's got 75 dealers on call for the meetup game. That we're expecting a lot of tables on Tuesday for the Brad Owen Antonini Doug Polk meetup game. 75 dealers? Are you crazy?
All hands on deck for Monster Week. Starts on Monday, folks. 5-10-25 likely on Monday, 2-5-10 likely on Tuesday, tournament poker on Wednesday, 5-5-10 PLO on Thursday, 25-50 likely on Friday, 100-200 on Saturday, and then the final table of the tournament on Sunday. So lock into the channel, subscribe, maybe have a viewing party, and prepare for Max Poker on this channel to watch live.
Thank you, Buck, for saying that. Buck says Slick Rick is my favorite on the stream. Savan Sang says Skull is my favorite. There you go. We each got a vote.
All right. We need a tiebreaker.
No problem.
Shoot us straight, folks. We can handle it. We got thick skin.
I don't know.
How about Sick Rick?
Did you order the code red? You're damn right I did.
Whoa, you don't gotta go all few good men on us right there. Nobody asked for Colonel Jessup on the stand.
Colonel Nathan Jessup.
I watched Top Gun today. There it is. Thought of Viper. Shout out to Viper.
Alex gives you the nod. That's
there
okay.
It is. First. We should have done first name for a sandwich there.
First name for a sandwich.
First name for a sandwich.
Yeah, 150.
Ooh, Benny Kirk says
It's good. Just took me a second.
Slick Rick.
Jack 10 for DJ. Suited spades.
Yeah, like if you make it 400 right here, you get 4 calls.
That's why it's like, you know what?
Because I'm coming. I'm in bad position. I make 400, I'm coming. Everybody else not bad.
Ace Queen from downhill. He's been treading lightly here. Queen 6-3 Skittles. DJ's gonna fire 200.
Moreno is 180 and 155.
Downhill going nowhere, snap call. Peter gets out of the way, so heads up. Things happening quickly here tonight. Not a lot of tanking, you love to see it. Players acting rapidly.
Thanks, Nathan, for that comment. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. We'll tell you all about next week after this hand. When Brad Owen, Andrew Neeme, and Doug Polk will be on the stream, we'll tell you all about that after this hand. Big one brewing here.
They're pretty
similar.
They're pretty similar fighters. I'm ready. They're pretty similar in style.
Downhill with 2 pair.
Yeah, top 2. DJ fishing for a king ball to Broadway. 3 outs remaining.
Yeah, he did.
King ball corner pocket.
Downhill satisfied with not raising at all. Just wants DJ to keep firing.
No king.
That's a little
Snap
pussy, man.
check. Will DJ empty the clip here on the river? Or wave the white flag and surrender? Never give up, never surrender. Shout out to Galaxy Quest. You watch that movie, Galaxy Quest?
Never.
Look it up.
All right, you win.
Shuts down, waves the flag. Downhill takes it down.
So let me tell you, set your calendars, folks. Monday will be the stream that you will want to start the week off. We'll be on every night of the week. Monday the 24th. Brad Owen, Andrew Neeme, Doug Polk will be on the stream. What's that?
We just went over this, right?
But somebody just asked, when is Doug, Andrew, and Brad going to be on the stream?
Monday.
Monday night.
Got the max?
Tuesday night.
And by the way, Skull, myself, and Mike Brady will be in the booth that night. Tuesday night, we'll have a big stream where Skull and I will be in the booth. Then feature table tourney action on Wednesday. Jamie Kirkstetter and Mike Brady will be in the bunker. Thursday night, a little PLO with Andrew Neeme. He'll be on the felt with Doug, Polk, and Brad Owen in the bunker. Friday will be a little Texas Hold'em with Brad Owen, with Doug and Andrew and Jake in the bunker. Then Saturday, the 100-200 stream with a bunch of players, including Doug Polk, with Slick Rick, Skull Mike, and Bart Hansen commentating. And then Sunday, the final table of the monthly 500K Monster. And that's going to be special because Doug, Brad, and Andrew will be here in the bunker
Underdog parlay.
commentating.
Spicy one.
That's pretty spicy.
All 3 of those men.
Big slick for
That's
GTO.
not bad.
Wait, so Ngannou-
Flintstone 6-5 off. He's
parlay.
coming along on the button.
Yeah, that's crazy.
9-8 of hearts for
Wow, you really
downhill.
like that guy?
Monotone.
I mean, I've seen him fight. He's good. He's a good fighter. But like,
King 10
10
deuce.
fights in the UFC. Ngannou has like fucking.
DJN, the only player with the club, open-ended as well.
It's like a bad matchup.
Yeah. But I mean,
I think there's going to be a knockout.
But
GTO
he
top
fought,
pair.
He fought Wolverine. That is like
Makes the
when
call.
it was even worse than it is now.
yeah.
Like he's a K1 kickboxing champion, and he
He
lift him off the
murdered
floor.
Alistair.
I want to take Ngannou now.
Club
because
gets
he's
there on the
underdog.
turn, so
Let me ask Andy.
DJN has to check.
500.
Don't
Second nuts right
Don't
now.
make me text
Only
JC.
fearful of the ace of clubs, but nobody has that.
RIP.
500 is good enough to win
What are
1.6.
I was on the flop.
I'm very grateful.
You say what?
No, I
January 22nd, folks.
He'll be back.
We are in
Okay.
the heart of the winter.
I'm going to wait for the turn to clear.
Let me see if I can
Feels
get it.
warm here
Please.
inside, even with Trey's puffy jacket.
I mean, you want
I do? Yeah, I don't know nothing about sports.
Rick, you own any
Yeah,
puffy
that-
jackets
that-
like Trey?
I do not.
Good. It's not a good look.
Oh, I see.
Not a good look.
if you tell someone
My wife does, but I do
It's bigger
not.
Then it's like I lose half point. Yeah. You can put it in. You got the guy, or
yeah, okay.
all right. Put me.
Jake Stein enters the
You want in
chat.
on that?
Saw the Stein
I'm betting
Beach
on
Club on a
Ngannou.
picture
He's a-
earlier
he's an
tonight.
underdog.
Got a little fire pit going on.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, whatever.
Putting money into the house.
It's a good investment.
Yes.
Stein Beach Club.
SBC.
And
I made it
far away
fast.
from me as possible.
No, I made it faster.
200.
200.
No.
He's saying
Who's
200.
that?
Hey, that-
No.
I'm betting on the fights.
Oh,
That was his bet.
I don't know if you want action on that. I'm betting 200 on Ngannou.
That's binding, no?
To win what?
Yeah, I know.
Just the straight win.
Trey, I got so lucky.
Plus one, let me see.
thank you.
It's plus 130 now. So
I got so lucky in a spot like that. The other day,
840 of you in the live chat. Check to see where we are with the likes.
To win for
100 and there's a call and I just have 8.
I'll just take half whatever you bet.
Make it 1,000.
Sitting at
get a caller, flop
369 likes.
and get all in.
Sure.
Need 700 in the next
You win 390.
50
The
minutes.
accidental
Okay.
mid-raise.
Lock, right?
That's brutal.
So that would be
Worked out about as well as it could've.
331 more than we have right now. If everyone in the chat hits the like button, we're there and we give you overtime.
Can you put your card?
I mean, I like my bet. That's fucking.
Jake
Ngannou
Stein
as
says
an
kebabs
underdog.
for you, Slicky
Yeah, I
Ricardo,
mean,
next
like,
time you're in the
Can't
hood.
be that bad. Right?
I could be there tomorrow.
Nah,
Exactly.
do not invite him.
No, I'm not going to be there tomorrow. But
There was some ridiculousness going
we got to
around.
find out where we're going to watch the big bowl February 13th.
I know where I'm going.
And,
I haven't been invited anywhere yet.
I'll pile everything.
Maybe I'll have to have my own Super Bowl party.
Boxing girls. Oh. So the thing is like,
It could make a difference.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
especially if you're used to rocking with boxing gloves.
The problem with Super Bowl parties is when you go, you never watch the
But
game.
I still think fear is
It's just too loud. You can't hear. I like to watch the game.
Boxing.
Downhill
match
makes it 420. Of
everything
course
else.
he does. He likes to dabble
Yeah, boxing makes everything out. Dude,
in some sorts.
Spark it up.
beat fucking.
Trey's
Deontay
coming
Wilder,
with it.
Yeah.
The hardest punch in the history of boxing.
664. Good flop for a pair of
Yeah.
10s.
Yeah, that's,
Although the open ender for Fred.
in theory, does get hit.
Not worried about a paired board.
You got out.
He's going to go ahead and lead, charge this pot. 600 to go.
I don't know. Jesus Christ himself going to recover from overeatings.
Downhill with the best hand currently makes the call. Can he fade this turn? Or perhaps even a river. Trey, ace queen, it looks so good, but when you see a 664 flop with a bet and a caller, gotta send that bad boy into the muck. Does so. Fred
Wow.
Flintstone.
Thank you, Nakia. I'll appreciate the invite. 9 of spades. Is that where you're going, Skull Mike?
1.2 from Fred.
Should have actually done the knockout. Probably better.
I'm going to Big Pot Energy Town. Population 2 right now between Fred and Downhill. Taking his time here on this turn at 1.2. 7 high currently, 10's in the lead. And Downhill going nowhere. Looks like carving out calling chips makes the call. 5K in the middle. Fishing for an 8 or a 3 ball. Corner pocket. And there's the 8 of hearts. Check mark for Fred. Might go for all of it here. Max pressure. Daniel only has about 2.1 behind. Maybe a little bit more than that. Let's see. It's about 5, 10. Probably a little bit more than 2.1.
It's buzzing. I'm pretty sure it's buzzing.
But still less than 5K. Imagine Fred's going to rip it. All you can eat soda on the side. Puts them all in. A tower of purple.
Yeah.
3K. That will have Downhill covered. And if Downhill makes the call on the flop and turn, you got to imagine here that he's not putting Fred on a 6. Definitely not putting him on a 7-5. And he's going to think his 10s are good, and he's going to make this call and see that terrible news. Doing a little bit of inventory here, seeing how much he has behind. And this is going to be very, very hard to get away from.
Purple chips, remember, are 500 each. Yellow chips are 1,000.
Makes the call.
Shows the straight. That's what happens sometimes with Flintstone, showing early bluffs.
Gets paid late.
Gets paid off.
It also helps him get there on the river. Only had 7 high, was barreling. I imagine he would have went blast off even if he whiffed on this river. But it's always a little bit easier when you get there, Rick. Just get there, rip it all in, have your opponent call you. I just went out there after that hand, and I see, I think I was trying some cookies there.
So we ask a question every now and then, what your thoughts are. So, chat, Super Bowl is coming up, the big game, a week later this year because they had an extra week in the season. So anyways, if you're going to a Super Bowl party, what is your favorite snack item on Super Bowl Sunday? There's Skull Mike eating the Malabars right in the background. There you see. Just chowing down. Just can't get enough of the Malabars.
Pierre hit me with the diet card. Lord,
I already did.
Lord will have one.
Take it easy, buddy.
Favorite snack item, folks?
Yeah, Cody's wild, dude.
D-Gen has a little Malabar. Trey asked me some weird question about the cookies. Like, are these gluten-free?
What kind of cookie?
You're gonna, when I tell my trainer about this, I just shut up and eat the cookie.
Marshmallow.
He grabbed it. Fred Flintstone, 13.5. Trey, 12K stack. Downhill, reloading after being stacked there, in for another 3K.
Ooh, we're getting some good food items.
I fast.
Shrimp cocktails. Wow, that's a high-class Super Bowl party. I always tend to like the queso. Give me some queso and chips. Can't stay away from that stuff.
Guacamole. Beer.
Wings, jalapeno bombers. Ooh, there you go. Jimmy B, deviled eggs.
A couple months. Yeah.
Nachos.
I like some
Dirty,
queso.
some dirty nachos.
You push me to do it. You push me to, like, you know.
And beer is definitely a snack. You're right. Don't let anybody tell you different.
I've known him for 15 years.
Wings are also a snack, Gary. See, wake up.
Really good, like
Goldfish. Sneaky. Goldfish are good.
small snakes.
For a Super Bowl party? What are you going to bring? I'm going to bring 7-layer dip. I'm going to bring queso. I'll bring the goldfish.
There's no wrong answer, Rick.
Oh, block punt. San Francisco. scoop and score.
Wow,
all
tie the
time. It's
game?
going to be tied up
Wow.
The Red Sox.
in the
Colt.
weather.
Lizard.
C-U-L-P.
Nothing wrong with getting
Doing a little dance, making a little bit of love. Get down tonight, folks. Saturday Night Poker. Thank you for tuning in, for your multitasking. Put the TV on mute. Put the stream on loud. And be kind to one another. No time in this world for hate. There's just no time at all.
You in New York?
Overtime number, we are 40 minutes away, folks. So if you have not hit that like button, do so. Stream heating up late. Fred Flintstone on a mission, playing any two and stacking people one after another.
Crab stuffed mushrooms, Steve Tucker. 7-layer dip. Now 6-layer dip does everything the 7-layer does. They just try a little harder. 6-layer dip instead of 7-layer dip.
If I knew someone, I'd be there.
You don't bring the, I noticed how nobody said the carrots and the celery with the ranch dip. Nobody said that. Vegetables.
Did you ever eat that bean dip out of the can?
No.
Neither did I. I never really understood that whole bean dip concept.
No. You want to be going to somebody's Super Bowl party, eating a can load of beans, and then just torching up the place with you know what? Nobody's got time for that. Nobody's got time for that.
Nakia says the menu will consist of various wings, various sliders, deviled eggs, of course, meatballs, veggie fruit chase, shrimp cocktail, and a variety of desserts, and definitely drinks. How can you go wrong with that, Nakia? Nakia and Joe, they like to entertain.
Never again. I'll never work again for the rest of my life.
Yes.
It was back
They do a good job at it as
So
well.
the woman that I
Have you ever been to Joe's house?
No, I've been invited, and I haven't been able to make it.
UIGA, which is the original.
Whose fault is that?
Yes.
I will have to.
You know what?
Whose fault is that?
It's mine. Of course, they've invited me. I just haven't
Too big time.
been able to make it work.
You're too big time.
A whole lot of money.
A couple pretty hands here. 10-9. Pierre getting after it here, 550. He's a pretty card dead tonight, so drawing a line in the sand and making a stand.
Morales.
How sticky will Lord get? He's going to come along here with his ace-8 of hearts.
This guy's like trying to
Flew in this morning, loves the stream, reps it hard in New York City. And not the flop that he wanted to see.
Couple clubs, queen jack, 7.
Open-ender for Pierre. I imagine the C-bet is coming here. Maybe about half, little under half pot.
Who's gonna need after this fight?
Or right at half pot, goes for 600, yeah. Like the bet. Lord with some backdoor potential. But he's not gonna be pretty hard to play that hand out of position. He elects just to lay it down. Nice little pickup there from Pierre.
God, I got the worst seat.
Ah, that makes sense, Nakia. Former party planner in her past life.
Stunner. Oh!
Yeah, he ate that. He went right down into it, too.
Yeah, Nick, I tend to agree. Hard to go wrong with Case.
Oh, that's the stunner. No, watch this uppercut. Straight. Right uppercut. Right uppercut.
Oh, yeah, he put his head down right into it.
Oh, those are back of the
Wow. She gone.
Yeah, no, stop that, I guess. Good stuff.
It's a good stop.
Look at the money on the button. The only person who could win that right now is
How high is it?
Andrew Moreno.
It's high.
It is.
I must have missed one earlier. Because I thought it was higher than that.
Here comes the raise.
He's going to get after it, though.
3 bets to 700. PTO gets out of the way. Flintstone
Roughly.
asks how much he's got behind before he takes a look at his card. And he'll fold. Back over to Trey. The only person to keep it, Andrew, from getting that
kiss
small blind bonus. He calls.
You know how much I appreciate it.
2 diamonds.
7-7-9.
Like every
7-9-9.
time somebody is, Andrew flops great. Every time as somebody defended with the flush draw, they kind of just get there, but the board's always paired, it seems like tonight. This is the action flop that we need.
What's the worst that can happen?
9
right?
for Andrew, and some diamonds for Trey. The C bet 5-10. Wise C bet from Andrew. This 9 is oh so disguised.
Ooh, boat now for Moreno. It's over. Trey just doesn't know
mind
it.
a sneaky check from Andrew. Does indeed check it. Will Trey take the bait?
Diamond on the river, what happens?
I think Trey's going to check. Nope, he's reaching for chips. He's going for it.
Ooh.
Now Andrew's going to go into the mini tank. 1.5. Imagine he's going to take his time here. He's been taking his time with his decisions all night. This time he's got the goods, folks. He's not worried about a damn thing. And you're going to want to see the flat to 1,500 after he takes his sweet old time here. Imagine he's going to check any river here and hope and pray that Trey empties the clip on the river where he can just snap him off and say, I trapped you, buddy. Blank.
Checks again.
Checks, gives a quick glare to his opponent. Trey
He says
gives up.
He gives up.
Oh, good give up.
Perhaps an old Trey that's been running really good lately would rip it there, but Trey's been getting beat up a little bit lately. Waves the white flag with a very well-played hand there from Andrew.
$275 extra goes to Andrew Moreno.
Gets that small blind button bonus. $275.
Is he the older or younger brother of Johnny Vibes? Don't know.
I didn't like getting called. I thought that was going to win it.
I think he's younger.
He added 5.
And I think he's older.
No stress, no stress. No stress.
Anybody in the chat know? If C3 is the older or younger brother of Johnny Vibes?
You ain't got out of here yet.
Vibes almost knows I think he's in his 40s. I think you're going to lose that bet, buddy.
C3 got it.
I said he was the older?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying he's younger.
I'm just wondering what's going
I may have to go out and ask him if the chat does.
Sandwich bet?
All right, sandwich bet. Double or nothing.
Let me decide to check the turns. Good.
Ooh, Nick from Yuma says younger, but Craig Biddle right after him says older.
I mean,
older bro, says Coach Bailey Cooper.
I trust Mitch and Yuma and Nakia. I win. That's 2 sandwiches.
No, I'm going to go ask. No. I'm going to go ask.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
You're drawing dead, buddy. You just can't win tonight. Sometimes you just got to head home. God, man, really? You see what I just saw there? God. I'm going to give the chat a little insight here. You know when a plumber comes to your house, they got a loose belt on and then they bend over, you see things you shouldn't see? Slick Rick just got out of his chair. And I got a little plumber ass crack right in my face. I don't think... Yikes. Ruined my evening.
Well, Skull Mike, I got some news. I went out.
And you lost again.
I went out and asked Andrew.
Can you tighten your belt, by the way?
Will you just give me a break? You just give me a break. I was wrong.
Thank you. I could have saved you a trip. Do you just want to stretch the legs a little bit?
Johnny Vibes is 2 years older than Andrew.
We should have gone double or nothing for the years to add insult to injury.
My God.
Are you going to wave the flag at 3 sandwiches if you lose 3 sandwiches in one stream? Is that when you're just going to...
No, I'm on tilt right now. Let's do another sandwich bet.
Oh, we're in his head. Yes.
Let's do another set. Fred Flintstone, cumulative winnings up 8.2.
Yes.
Downhill.
I'll let you pick the...
throwing the party right now, 4,900. That's 4,900. That's dinner for 20 with
small
a couple
office party.
bottles of vino, small office party, absolutely. Andrew Moreno, our good friend who just told me that Johnny Vibes is 2 years older, down 4,500. I lost. I admit it.
What's the next one you're gonna lose? What are you thinking? The old, flop a set bet, or are you thinking something else? What are you thinking?
Flintstone. You keep hitting straights all over.
We need Betty Rubble then.
What do you think? You got anything?
We'll see. We'll see.
Wilma.
It's organic. It has to come organically. We can't plan these
Well, you're
things
tilted.
out.
Usually when people are tilted, they aren't thinking clearly. So you want to strike immediately. I want to corner you and have you make a bad decision right now so I can win 3 sandwiches in one stream. You got to attack the tilted players, Rick. You can't let them cool off, think about what they've done, and have them level out. You got to keep pressing, poking.
We'll have to figure it out.
Jimmy B, the coin man.
God, man, that guy looks scary.
Hey, that's why it got such high ratings.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't mess with them.
8.2 for Fred tonight. Was telling me a story pre-stream how he went out to Vegas and got touched up pretty nicely.
You better have backup.
But he's back on home turf at the lodge table 11.
Under the
If
lights.
someone's gonna challenge someone with cauliflower here, they would like.
10 o'clock, folks. We are entering the 3rd hour of the stream. Final half-hour call for overtime.
Exactly.
Look at this guy. He's 3 inches shorter than me.
Yeah, 40 pounds less. What's gonna happen?
Let's see where we are currently standing. 411. Not enough for a Saturday night. That is rookie number type quality. The chat is better than that with over 800 plus in the chat. Please stop slow rolling us, chat. Hit that like button so we can continue on tonight for some overtime poker.
Yeah. I don't think.
You seen that video of, I think it's in Oklahoma, there was a bar fight where one of the guys
I need some juice.
Yeah, I did see that.
Posting the thing.
Yeah.
Thank
It
you.
was in the street, right?
It was in a basketball.
Oh, okay.
I asked you out for lunch today.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
You want to go to the worst pizza in Austin. Why do you like that place?
I just want to go to a place that's close to the lodge.
Well, but that other pizza across the street is better than Slapbox. Shout out to Slapbox.
Yeah, but that place doesn't open at like 3 o'clock. It's like it's a dinner
like
restaurant.
Slapbox.
I'm going to places that's open and convenient.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't understand how people like that place.
You didn't offer up another place or said, let's go someplace else.
Well,
you're basically just like, no, I'm good. Mind your business. I'll see you later, and just dismissed it.
I had just eaten Skull Mike. Ooh, this game's coming down to
I told you
field goal opportunity.
I told you on Wednesday, let's get some lunch before the stream. You're like, yeah, cool. Nothing. Rickets.
You did have Jack High. I got Jack High. Give it up.
Pocket Kings for Lord. Fred has opened up the action to 75. Downhill 3 bets
The ace I thought was very good.
with his 9-8 of clubs, and here comes the 4 bet. So Fred will head for the hills. Downhill stuck. Let's see if he wants to chase with his 9-8 of clubs, as we see plenty of 9s and 8s are already dead from other players' holdings. Downhill will usually fold this here the way he's been playing tonight. But again, the player is stuck, and you cannot get unstuck without playing pots. Behind or ahead, action's on him.
Especially if it's a good hand.
Yeah, you don't want to have
Out of position.
Home game.
And he lays it down. He's getting frustrated.
I still have 3 out.
It's like Slick Rick losing 2 sandwich bets. A little bit steamy.
Little steamer.
Do you remember Dennis Franklin had big bushy eyebrows?
Yes.
So I knew him from playing online things. So we were like friendly with him.
Yeah, Jimmy B, I like that place, Pacific Star. Looks can be deceiving on that place. You drive up to it and you say, should I really go inside? Do those stairs look like they're about to fall through? But you get inside and the shrimp is good.
They need to touch down to high. It's not a good spot.
You like fried shrimp, Skull Mike?
Yeah. I like shrimp tempura. That's fried shrimp, right?
Yeah, but this isn't Asian. This is just...
I like shrimp tempura. I'm not the biggest shrimp fan. I eat it, but it's not my go-to. I pretty much eat any seafood. I'm a big seafood fan.
Poobah enters the chat. Hello, Poobah. Busy night for him. Working hard.
Yeah. It's just warm up for next week. Tonight is nothing compared to next week. Brad, Andrew, and the rest of the squad will be at the lodge, folks.
What time does the private jet land with Owen and me?
That's confidential. Not disclose its information on stream.
Cut to bed 180 win 100.
I'll take the other side if you want.
Rumor has it you were going to be driving the limo to pick them up.
I would if they asked. If they need me to drive, I will drive.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to pick me up.
Dana's not
going
to put him against.
Are you available?
Tomorrow morning?
Yes.
No, I've got lunch plans with my son and his girlfriend.
I think it's a debut.
What time?
It's not Nurmagomedov's debut.
Why, where are you going?
I'm going nowhere. I'm watching football.
Oh, okay. Then maybe it's a bad bet. But generally, if it's a debut, Dana's gonna fix him up.
No, he's fought several times.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
When's your son going on his excursion?
In March.
No.
Boulder first for 3 months.
I'll still bet it, but never
Portland
mind.
for 3 months.
Not even February yet. Gotta have a little family lunch
Whenever there's
tomorrow.
like some big name debut, I just
Father
always
of
bet
the
it.
year.
If Dana just puts him with the can or something.
Cody Staman's no can.
He's the third and 7 here. 195 favorite.
Third and 7, no good. 4th and 1.
Oh, so
Thanks, Chandler.
you're the favorite.
Yeah. No, you're the favorite.
I'm the favorite.
Oh, that is a huge run.
4th and 1, you gotta go for it here, I think.
Huge run for those Niners. GTO Meister getting active here with the 7-5 of clubs.
So the game, if you
Lord
don't
on the button going to apply pressure with Queen 4. So these guys are playing tonight. They're not really waiting around for premiums.
Yeah, you gotta go for that.
Not afraid to put money into the pot and battle.
It's over if you don't get it.
Wow, we got ace king that hat.
Not yet. You got 3 timeouts in 7 minutes? Oh.
King Queen 5 Skittles.
It's pretty
Here for
over.
both players.
Same thing happened to they gave it to
Look at the snow coming down.
Derrick Henry.
Bottom and middle pair each.
0 degrees or freezing because they're like
GTO.
pounds running full speed.
He's going to raise Lord after Lord.
Just threw a spinning back kick. They look really good.
That's 200 here. GTO goes for the check raise.
Oh, another spin.
Interesting line.
Yeah, if you're doing spinning.
This guy's taking
And
him
Lord's still
down.
going nowhere with the queen and backdoor spades. Comes along, so 1.8 in the middle. Wants to play this pot in position. And another queen here on the turn means he is going nowhere.
Oh.
GTO telling a story of a pretty strong hand.
That could
Now
be
likes to
over.
shut down
That
on
could
the
be
turn.
over. That could be over. Wow.
I like a small bet here from Lord.
Chris Boy?
About 1/3 pot, something like 650, something like that. But Lord's probably going to go a little higher. What did Lord make it? 750, so pretty much in tune with what I was calling for. I like it here. But how will GTO proceed here? Got his stuff kind of stuck in the cookie jar, and he lets it go.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Chandler, we are streaming every day of the week, so we will take Sunday off tomorrow, and then from Monday through Sunday, every day of the week, and you're going to get a chance to hear a lot of different commentators in the booth.
Actually,
Jamie Kirkstatter one night, Mike Brady,
Doug, Andrew,
Polk,
Brad,
Andrew, Brad,
Jake,
Jake, a lot of different people.
Bart.
Bart Hansen.
All right, Jesus Christ.
Here we have a kick to eliminate
That was about to pop off his
the
body.
1 seed.
45-yard
both 1
attempt.
seeds going down maybe. As we have a break in the action, we're going to
He
watch
gave him
this
the
field
head
goal.
tap
No
out, too.
timeouts. The
He
kick
gave-
is up.
It's
It's good.
He
good
doesn't roll that much.
as time runs out.
Niners and the Bengals. What a day of football. Upset City. And Aaron Rodgers with his
Grew up in the mountains.
season up in flames. Probably going to head back to Hawaii.
Cattle.
Sing Kumbaya. Adios, amigo. Brad's playing on Monday, Youssef, along with Andrew and Doug and the rest of your lodge favorites in that lineup on Monday. So everybody in this chat tonight, it's mandatory to tune in on Monday. No excuses. Stream like a champion. Downhill 3-bets his suited ace here to 500. Gets DGen to fold the best ace. Trey pocket 10's not going to be folding here. In the big blind, might even elect a 4-bet and target downhill stack. And I like the 4-bet here from Trey, and that's exactly what he's doing. That will eliminate Fred. He calls. I thought the 4-bet was coming. Much rather prefer a 4-bet with 10s in there from the big blind, because now Fred's getting a price to come along, but he still folds. He did raise, sorry, so the graphics are off. He does 4-bet to 1.5. Yes. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I thought I saw. A very good play here from Trey. And downhill showed a lot of resistance
You
to
have
4 bets.
and you'll probably quit.
Thank you, Jacob, for those kind words.
Nice bet there from Trey. Takes it down pre-flop without seeing any community cards. Well played there.
So 60,000 Packers fans are sitting saying, I got here 4 hours in sub-freezing weather, in the snow. My team just lost, and now I've got to wait another 2 hours to get out of the parking lot. Oh, what fun.
Playoff football. You win some, you lose some.
Did he open pre that hand, the 7-5, or limp called? Right?
Yeah, a 3-bet Trey called.
He opened you 3-bet? Was it limp call?
No.
I gave him so much. I pulled the ace king instantly.
You had ace king?
I went to the Cotton Bowl
Pretty sure I saw his
years
screen.
ago.
No, Trey had ace queen.
See,
okay.
Texas
I
played
see, okay.
Georgia.
No, he did not.
No,
January 1st, 1984. It was so cold. My feet were freezing.
Huge fan of folding it.
Couldn't think of anything else. So I went to the concession stand, bought 2 hot dogs, put 1 in each boot
I'm getting
to get some warmth. I actually put hot dogs, 1 in each boot. When your feet are freezing, there's nothing worse.
Did you just openly admit
I did.
on stream
I couldn't
forever
figure out how else to do it. I didn't
that
want to.
you, where were you? What state are you in?
It was the Cotton Bowl, January 1st, 1984, Texas versus Georgia.
In Texas.
Yes, it was freezing.
You're in
Dallas
Texas.
gets cold.
You, the genius that you are purchasing hot dogs from the concession stand,
Oh, this fucking guy.
and you put them in your sneakers.
No, boots. I was wearing boots that day.
I don't like him. You're going to bet against the Brazilian?
1 hot dog in each boot to just get some warmth.
Maybe you should have thought about that before going to the football game. Maybe brought an extra pair of socks, brought it with you.
Dude, this guy's insane.
Have you gone skiing
This
before
guy's
in your
crazy.
life?
Watch.
Yeah,
No,
he's
right?
Too, like,
No.
Yes, have.
flimsy. Like, he's
Imagine
about
Slick Rick on
spinning
skis.
kid, backflip.
You wear different clothing for skiing.
Rick.
Yeah, Portuguese guy.
You have boots.
You put hot dogs in your boots.
Cowboy boots, yes.
This guy's plus 240.
Yes, I did. I admit to it.
I don't know.
And you were just walking on top
It
of
was
them.
38 years ago. Yes, I did.
Ketchup, mustard,
No. I didn't put condiments on. No condiments.
relish.
No.
Jared's fun to, he's
No?
fun to watch.
Just
He's
hot
fun
How
to
was it
watch.
walking down the steps?
He's a clown. So
I'm worried for you. You
I
could have
want him to get
slipped and maybe
knocked out.
cracked the hip.
actually
The young
pretty
Slicky
talented.
Ricardo with a little
Yeah.
hip replacement.
Because he's pretty big.
Death by
for
hot
that
dog.
And he does
Could you imagine the
things
weight. Super
articles
athletic.
in the
I mean,
newspapers?
He's just not a
There you go.
wrestler, but he's
And we
not
call
that
Damon
bad.
the hot dog eating wonder?
I didn't eat them. I just bought them. for warmth. When your feet are cold, there's nothing worse.
What about if you were really,
There's
really
nothing
hungry?
worse.
I'm sure some people could have used those hot dogs.
Hope so.
Shame on you.
Those
Shame
hot
on you. Shame.
Those hot dogs were never eaten.
I cannot even believe that you told that story on air. This few minutes of stream commentary, discussion will live on forever. You know this.
That's fine.
Remember this day, folks. January, what's it? The 22nd stream where Rick admits to buying hot dogs and putting them in his boots?
There's a statute of limitations.
Suck, because he's cold.
38 years ago.
No brains 38 years ago?
Texas lost that game, by the way.
Too much
10-9.
greenery? Rough night at the fraternity house the night prior? I mean, my goodness.
Craig Curry fumbled the punt.
Stop trying to talk about the game. The game doesn't matter. You're walking on hot dogs.
Trey flops a pair, and then now 2 pair for Trey. 2 pair for downhill.
Nobody with the queen.
Trey of diamonds now. Downhill with his kings and jacks.
Yeah, but he's not betting. He's been getting touched up all night. Happy to get the showdown, and he takes it down.
Jacks and tens with an ace. Kings and jacks.
Are you serious? Block punt touchdown?
Stream on the top.
Block punt touchdown.
There you see a Niners fan in his Niners gear. Now that's a beard right there, folks. We got a lot of great beards here at the lodge, and beers.
I didn't.
Chandler says Skull gives the man no slack. Sick or healthy, the banter stays true. I bring it every night under the lights.
I mean, I can't just ignore that.
You've never done anything remotely like that. Nothing remotely like that when you were cold.
I'm sorry. I grew up in the cold, and I'm trying to think of the most ridiculous things I've ever done because I was cold and wanted to get warm. And sticking hot dogs in my sneakers and/or boots is nothing that I ever even considered.
We didn't have the ball in there at home.
That's poor planning.
But it's looking a lot better than it was a minute ago.
And I'm
It
stunned.
went from like 5-1 to
I'm stunned.
1.25 to 1.
8-7 Trey. 2 pairs for Fred Flintstone.
Have you ever told that story to anybody? Did you wait 38 years to ever release that?
I told that story before.
To who?
I think I told it here on the stream.
No. Definitely never told it on stream before. I'm 100% certain of that. You think that's... Come on. Come on now. Remember the grief I give you for telling a joke 2 times over? You think that after this prolonged discussion we've had on this topic that I would forget? And this would be something new that we've never discussed? Please, told this on stream. But you really are working hurt today. I might be concerned. Rocky, if you're listening, please take care of your husband tomorrow. He needs help.
Poobah says, congrats to Sharon Barth for being the first registrant for the Monthly Monster. There you go, Sharon Barth.
This guy's trying to find somebody. Not this guy.
Flintstone,
These guys will
50%
highlight
VPIP.
this
That's
thing
pretty
getting a
high.
takedown and some other
In a
organization.
B-League organization?
Yeah.
888 in the live chat. That's a great number, 888.
I'd be more worried for Pereira if the line was minus 1,000.
Nakia says, I definitely never told that story on the stream. I'm telling you, when your feet are cold, it
Wear
ruins
more
everything.
socks.
Well, obviously.
Thicker socks, Rick,
obviously.
on a cold morning.
It
You're
was
like,
poor planning. I guarantee. Oh, trips for
purchase
Fred
a couple
Flintstone.
of warmers. God, Flintstone cannot do any wrong tonight. The 6s always get there for him. Everybody with overs, though. Nobody ever gives Fred credit for any made hands, though, so people will give him some action sometimes, but doesn't seem to be the case this time.
I mean, he probably did some work on those.
Let us know if you plan to come in for either next week or the Spring Mayhem series. Let us know so we can plan accordingly.
We got to start making some bets now.
Yes, let's do it.
No, I haven't finished my sentence.
All right.
And it's not for now, it's for the future.
Yeah.
Where when you lose, not if you lose, when you lose,
yes,
we'll have hot dogs
yes.
here at the lodge, courtesy of the beautiful people that make food here in the back. They'll heat them up.
Yep.
And you're going to have to get there on stream. In the middle of the hand, take your shoes off. Put some hot dogs in your Skechers. Ketchup maybe and mustard applied.
No, I didn't put any condiments.
There might be. Well, it's 20.
And I didn't unwrap them.
It's
they were in a wrapper.
2022. It's 2022. Live a little bit. We might have to put a little condiments in there. And then you're going to have to do a lap around the table. You'll do it for the stream. You'll do anything for the stream, right?
I love the stream.
You'll do it. Can't wait.
I'm a stream lover.
We'll let the chat know. Maybe when we hit, 50,000 subs, that will be your punishment. You'll do it with a smile on your face at 50,000 subs, folks.
50,000, I'd probably do just about anything.
Hot dogs with ketchup and mustard. That's all you need, folks. And one lap. Lord 3-bets here with his big slick. Bones, ace, queen. This is the best hand he's seen in a long, long time. Really hasn't anything to work with. On the bottom of the VPIP scale. But he's going to make this flat call to 400 here. Flintstone dominated against both players. Ace-Jack, a pretty strong hand for him. But he's no dummy. Realizes that Bones has barely played anything tonight. So he gets out of the way. A good fold from Fred.
3,600 total.
Heads up between Lord and Bones. 1.3 in the middle.
How bad could it be?
I played a hand against Bones earlier in the week where I had ace-queen versus ace-king on an ace-high board. Didn't think my trip queens would have fought for Bones, but shout out to Mr. Doug Polk. He put that hand on his vlog. Doug's been doing great work with his vlogs, or vloges, as he likes to call it.
They're very good.
Give him a follow, and if you want to play with him, come down on Fridays for his weekly 5-5-10 game that's been full every week so far.
Oh, he went long!
Bones with a little sneaky check in position, hoping that Lord will fire this turn, and he will. Small bet from Lord, 400.
No way. 9-9-7-7.
I thought my bet was winning. No, 4th and 11.
Okay, how's Bones going to want to play this? Just going to flat. Not really giving Lord credit for a made hand. Wants him to bluff at this river.
Niners will just kick a field goal and win.
Let's see if Lord goes for it or checks. I don't think he's going to go for it. I think he's going to check. Has a little bit of showdown value. Hope for a check behind. Does indeed check. Bones is not checking. What type of sizing? What will Bones target here? Imagine he's going to go low. Probably about 1/3 pot, maybe like 700. Don't think Bones is going to go too high, or he might some calling chips.
He wants to make the hero call. I just don't see him making this big call. Bones hasn't played too many hands tonight.
Maybe putting Bones on a flush draw, but boards paired, unlikely. This would be a very, very ambitious hero call from the 8th seed. His gut was telling him to fold, but has the calling chips in front of his cards right now. One if he's calling, two if he's folding, folks. One for a call, two for a fold. Let's see it in the chat and hit that like button after this hand. Makes the call.
Makes the call. Tried to be the hero, and Lord gives Bones a $1,400 kiss. I mean, anybody really else on the table, had it been Fred Flintstone.
Maybe putting him on like an ace-jack type of hand.
But I mean,
right, yeah. Lord's going to be a little upset with that. Bones played it well. Didn't think he was going to get that value, but Max gets the, Bones gets the max.
He likes a 5-7.
You can fuck people up.
It's tougher to make it straight with ace-jack than 7-5.
Yeah, 7-5. Yeah, I'm calling with 7-5. But ace-jack, yeah, I'm folding.
There you go, Fig Nuts. Says the quadratic formula, which is launch live stream hoodie, t-shirt, cap, and coin equals chips in your pocket when you play. Wearing or having one of those nearby.
5-minute warning, folks. 5-minute warning for overtime.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
All you gotta do is be lucky, man. And fade.
Dude, this guy is about to get back kick flipped in the face. Like, I'm pretty sure Pierre is going to turn around backwards and flip backwards to try.
He looks nervous too.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, let's go. I can't even complain.
Is he Armenian though?
No,
I mean,
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Oh.
That's a good guess though. He looks smooth.
I don't have much faith for a Portuguese guy versus a Brazilian, I have to admit.
Portugal.
I give Brazil the nod on this. Dude, also look how big he is.
He's a big. What is this? Heavy.
Big. Now he's 185.
Super comfortable too.
No, middleweight.
He's full of energy too.
What do we have cooking here? Pair of 9s for downhill. Bones, what a flop for him. Top pair and the hearts. Flush draw for Lord. So Bones starting to pick up a little bit momentum here as we come down the stretch. Or maybe it's not the stretch if we hit overtime. 5-minute warning. 10 of spades.
That guy?
I don't have anything on this.
Oh, you don't have anything?
I'm glad I don't. We're gonna get that.
Bones still with a stranglehold on this hand. Checks. Now it's top 2 for Bones. Broadway does indeed get there. But if it checks around to Bones, he's for sure firing.
Oh,
Only target here. This time he goes for about half pot, makes it 600.
I like that.
Snap fold from downhill. Lord missed as well, and Bones back-to-back hands.
Starting to heat up.
Oh wow, he's got hearts. What a flop. That's an all-in type hand right there.
You did that flush.
Your turn.
My turn.
You guys want the reminder if it's not out there? I know
Yes,
it's not
it's
in.
around Scrabble.
We're on, yeah.
Basically on.
All right.
Strictly man. I mean, strictly
So they voted for.
Very strict.
very strict.
Straddles on here from Trey, 5, 10, 25, 50. Action will be on Andrew in the 3 seats.
Except.
You can do anything to slap him.
Did you say I could do whatever I want?
You can do anything but slap him.
Slap who?
The guy that didn't put the 50.
Oh. Well, now you took away all my fun.
Over to Fred Flintstone with Jack 5. He'll fold. Downhill with Queen 9 offsuit on the button.
Raise to 150.
150 is the bet. Pair with King Jack.
Gonna get after it here. 3-bet incoming.
Lifetones.
Oh. My lifetime made you realize I had 5 high.
That guy's such a stud, man.
Who?
6, man.
That's number 19. I can't remember.
Tebow Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel's good.
3 bets to 650. Trey with the 7 Dewey. He is going to go for it. If you remember last year, there was a massive hand with Trey and Fred Flintstone with the 7 Dewey in play. And Trey fires in the 4-bet, likely to get through. I don't see Pierre defending this. A very large 3-bet to 2.3.
Pay up, fellas, pay up.
Lays it down. And Pierre's going to have to pay another additional 200 from Pierre.
That just hurts.
No, Pierre.
Damn, the salt.
The salt in the wound, indeed. Trey goes for it. That's why you got to love Trey. He's not afraid to load up the shotgun and start firing. Getting after it. Takes it down there with a very large 4-bet and wins an additional $1,000.
6-5 or something.
That's beautiful.
Thank you all for tuning in. Approaching 900 in the chat, folks. We have about 3 minutes to reach our overtime like number of 700. Otherwise, this will be the final half hour of the stream, and we'll come back on Monday for the stream to end all streams. It's going to be an epic week.
496 likes. We need 700. 204 in the next 1 minute 30 seconds.
There's no more messing around, folks. If you want bonus poker, the time is now. We do not bluff from the bunker, and we have a very busy week, so it's in your hands.
First down, though, to win the game.
This will be the final 2 hands. So you have this hand and one more hand.
We need a first down.
To do so. Final 2 hands.
Any first down, we probably win.
To get to overtime. We
Yes.
still got some regulation time after that.
Correct. Straddle is on. Bones makes it 150.
Prayer is a wrestler now. That's bad news.
Yeah, he got hit in the face.
That's bad news.
Wow, we just picked up 60 likes quick.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm afraid that might not be enough. We tell it how it is here, Rick. We do not lie to our fans, our people. They know this. Kings for Bones. 3-3 deuce. The dirtiest of diapers on this flop. 7 high for Andrew. Bones likely the c-bet here. Andrew going to snap fold, I'd imagine. That's what happens. So one more hand, folks.
We're at 565. Need 135 likes.
This is the final hand. Wizard is looking at me, saying, Mike, how much time for overtime? I'm telling you, hold on, Wizard. We got one more hand.
Dude, Kara is
I'll give you $100. Yeah.
Take a look at our numbers, our V-pips. Almost at 600 here, need 700 here. We can do it. Wider gaps have been achieved before.
If they get like 4 yards, they'll go for it. No, if they get 4 yards, they'll go for it, I think.
It's actually 10:30 right now, but we'll give you to the end of this hand. It's actually 10:31.
I said 2 hands, so we'll be a man of our word. We don't lie. Pocket jack, 7 Dewey, 7 deuce game is on. Past couple hands have been heat. These guys are planning on playing for the long haul, so they'll either play with cameras or not. Nobody's going home early tonight.
I don't know how y'all get hands that big.
3 bets to 500. Downhill with the snap shove. And Lord has a little bit of math to do here. See if he's getting a good price. It's only 2K. About 1.5 to call. If you win, if you're live, you're not live. You're in really rough shape here.
Got it! Let's go!
Downhill just seeing the footage of the Niners winning that football game. But if Lord makes this call and wins somehow, he gets the additional bonus from everybody, which might make it a little bit lucrative or enticing to make this call.
Big play. Big play.
That's the game.
I mean, it's snowing. For overtime needs 700 likes. While Lord is in this tank deciding on making a call with 7 deuce. Makes the call, so here we go. Cards on their back. Let's get naked. Here we go.
The appeal of 7 deuce, Mike, is real.
One time. Oh, you have to run this one time.
He's got to show. He's afraid to show.
I thought so.
Yeah, you should call it. I already have 500 in there.
I know, yeah, you got it. Yeah.
I'm like,
He said he already had 500 in there. Let's listen.
One time.
and then
You have 7 deuce? Oh, jacks.
Let's get a 7 or deuce on this flop for a sweat.
1,500 for me.
Let's get a sweat.
What the fuck?
Deuce in the window.
Runner.
Here we go. This is the sweat we all needed.
Club.
God, if this happens. Ooh, clubs are out. Clubs are take some of his outs. 7! Oh, but the club.
Oh, the gloves.
Oh, the gloves get there.
Downhill gets there.
The five already.
He needed a deuce.
Saw the 7, got excited, but the flush is good.
Yeah.
So officially 618 likes.
7's not even really what mattered. The counterfeit, the jacks and 5s would think good, so irrelevant.
Exactly. So we're not going to overtime tonight. We'll give you another 30 minutes of regulation and then call it a night.
You almost did. What the fuck? Tell me what the fuck.
No, it's
You do the math.
It's a call.
1,000.
Exciting stuff. That's why we play the 7 deuce, right?
And you
That's why
almost
we do it.
cracked too.
Except you don't get the extra 100 because nobody folds.
Pierre's poured it on now.
No last folder in that situation.
You have to. You have
Ward
to pay
stuck 4.5 after
No, I
that.
didn't fold.
Andrew stuck 5.
So whoever was the last one to fold before pre-flop.
I would
Downhill on a roller coaster. He needed that one, but still stuck 4K. Trey and Fred
But definitely if you get stacked, that's not
are winners.
Yeah, I think in that case, I think it's just 100.
Yeah.
Right?
Or you rewind to the last folder.
How much?
That's too much. I think no, because no one folded. No, that's not the spirit of the rule. Of the rule.
8.
All right, here we go, guys, for the game.
Come on.
Here we go. Right down the middle. Let's go.
I have not.
For the game.
There it is.
How the fuck did that happen?
And you won a hand. Let's go.
And I'm buried.
7 deuce for Andrew. So you get the 7 deuce, I get the 7 deuce. Do you want to be a hero?
We've gotten that a lot tonight.
Or do you want to make a fold? And everybody seems to go for a Trey just with queen 7. Andrew's been quiet. This 3-bet likely to get through. I don't see anybody defending here. And then Trey's going to have to pay that extra 200. Don't think Fred's going to want a cold call here with 10-9. Does not raise it down. Trey folds. Show it, Andrew.
No, you don't have no part.
There it goes.
God.
The little slow roll.
Wow, slow rolls the 7 deuce. Looks like he's going to have it, then sends him into the muck, and then flips it. Hilarious.
All right, he flipped the 7 deuce.
Oh, almost.
Treyo's too.
People aren't believing that he threw the 7 deuce. We've got proof it was 7 deuce. He slow rolled the 7 deuce.
Yeah, we didn't even know that. He just casually.
I had a 7 in my hand too.
I almost. I looked at it a deuce. I was like, please don't let it be 7 deuce. I'm gonna have to fold.
Reno picks up
Throw it away.
$900 in the street.
Unless he magically made 7 deuce appear. Because he went like this and then.
I thought he faked throwing it over.
I did think throwing it over and then I.
That's
And I
and
could have been king, queen.
2, you get extra 100?
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
In overtime tonight, folks, we did not reach our goal. The hitting streak is over. First time this year that we've not.
Made it. Game over.
But
Niners win.
there's going to be overtime all week as the lights will be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So don't be too disappointed, folks.
I mean, the Niners
Brighter
played
things
so
are on the
fucking
horizon.
bad, dude. I'm not sure.
But you let us down tonight. You let me down a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bummed.
Sorry, R. Tizer, that you don't approve of the way we do things with overtime. We've been doing that since we started, so that's what we do. Apologize in advance.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing we do. There you go.
150.
You want to play heads up, Trey, on stream? 50, 100?
I'll play heads up, but I'd rather do it off stream.
Forgot about this. Split them. There you go. There we go. You got it.
Anthony Chester walks in.
I don't know how many
The bunker.
times you want me to try.
You just got
Suited aces for D-Gen, suited ace for Trey.
Right.
All right. 50 change.
Anthony, we may have you put on a headset for a minute and talk about the monster in a second. Yes. 10-7 deuce. Skull Mike, set him up on the audio there.
He's live.
He's live. There's another deuce. 7 deuce would be great here. After this hand, we're going to talk with the tournament director, Anthony Chester.
Congratulations. Spend it wisely.
175 from D-Gen there. He's been pretty quiet, so elects to charge this one. Fred just with queen high. It's going to get through. D-Gen takes it down.
So Anthony Chester, the tournament director here at the Lodge, the first of many monthly monster deep stack tournament.
The Wizard.
500K guarantees is coming up this week.
Yes, it is.
8 flights starting Wednesday. 2 flights Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tell us about it.
So $600 buy-in, 500K guarantee. Gonna start with
We have the best 7 deuce of the night.
40,000 in chips. 30-minute levels for day 1, 40-minute levels for day 2. If you bag, you're guaranteed in the money for day 2. Everybody that makes day 2 is in the money. And then every additional bag after that gets you $1,000 if you choose to play multiple flights and bag multiple flights.
So this is the first of what is going to be 10 different $500,000 monthly guarantees here at the lodge. And at the end, how do you accumulate points for the free roll that is going to be a minimum 50,000 at the end of the year for those who accumulate enough points?
So when you you make day 2, you're automatically in the money. So if you cash, 1% equivalent to what your cash is will be how many points. So for instance,
I like that. I like that.
So
good idea.
Yeah. So for instance, if you cash for 1,100, you get 1.1 points. Or 10 points. Sorry, 11 points.
11
1%.
points. Yes.
Bad math right now. I just got back from dinner with some friends. Walk in because the most beautiful dealer in the building happens to be dealing the stream right now. I'm gonna be a little partial to that one.
Exactly. So 1%. So and then the top, how many come at the end of the year for the free roll?
The top 18.
Wow.
Are going to make the free roll, and the free roll is guaranteed of 50K because we're going to withhold 1% from every prize pool, which is 500K guarantee. So 5K from every prize pool, but I have a feeling that it's going to be a whole lot more than that.
So we've got a 7-deuce hand again for like the 8th time tonight. Fred Flintstone looking to get $100 from each player and $200 from Andrew Moreno since he's the last one standing. A little 7-deuce bonus, but Andrew says, I've got a flush draw. I can see another card for sure.
No one saw that coming.
There's the 4 of clubs. So now a straight draw.
Last week they played well, though.
Yeah, last week they played pretty well.
For both players. And
it was on point the whole game.
Fred Flintstone looking for a 5 or a deuce. 5 would be a chop. Deuce for the win. He makes a big bet of 600.
I think he's just going to try and take it down right now and then collect the bounty.
We've seen 7-deuce a lot.
First hand I saw was a 7-deuce, was a bounty game. The counterfeited just a minute ago.
As Andrew Moreno, brother of Johnny Vibes, the younger brother by 2 years of Johnny Vibes.
All right.
I think Robbie Gould has
carving out chips, making the call.
Hasn't missed a field goal in the playoffs ever.
He actually raised to 1,400. Didn't see that. Raises to 1,400.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, this guy's giving Pierre.
How bad does Fred Flintstone want to follow through here? Both players deep.
Ooh, ooh.
What'd you say, Tom?
It is in the playoffs.
And Andrew bluffed with the best hand in that. So the monthly monster
You gotta take it.
doing it 10 times in 2022.
You'll get there, right?
8 flights, $600 buy-in. Wednesday, the flights, what are they, noon and 6? What are the flights?
Noon and 6 every day.
Wednesday through Saturday.
Wednesday through Saturday. Day 2 to completion on Sunday. We're not going to carry over into Monday.
Now, Brad, Andrew, and Doug will be in the bunker live streaming the final table. We don't know when that final table on Sunday could be. It could be midnight.
It could be. So everybody needs to stay tuned in Chatsville. Right now, day 2 is scheduled to start at 2 o'clock. I may have kicked it back and forth with Poobah that we may move it up an hour because there's going to be, we believe there's going to be
win or lose.
one of the biggest fields is going to wind up being on this week.
Thank you so much. Hey, we haven't even talked about Spring Mayhem because so much is going on this month. So this week is just going to be insane.
Yes.
You, Joe Pick, all of the managers And the dealers. You're going to have 75 dealers
Yes.
in the room on Tuesday alone for the meetup game.
We'll be full. We'll be full spread. We'll be full spread. I'm going to project basically every day.
Tuesday is already one of the busiest days of the week for the lodge.
Can you imagine that free? You know what that free roll is going to look like?
Oh my goodness!
I mean, it's already an average of a $20,000 prize pool on a standard Tuesday. So now let's throw Monster Week involved there. We could be pushing, 30, 35 easy.
Yeah, they got one round.
We won't even talk about the Spring Mayhem, which is coming up. Check our website for all that information. I'm looking forward to the first ever Mystery Bounty tournament coming in. That Mystery Bounty, the Spring Mayhem series.
$500 buy-in for that Mystery Bounty. The top Mystery Bounty is going to be $25K. No bounties on day one. All the bounties will be collected on day two. You make day two, you're in the money. So the unfortunate, there's only one person that's going to definitely not collect the bounty, and that's the first person eliminated on day two. Everybody else has the opportunity to at least collect the bounty. But at least when you make day two, you're in the money, so it's not that bad.
We realize a lot of you are new to the stream. We appreciate all the new subscribers. Just to be clear, when we do the overtime numbers, we ask maybe 3-4 times during the stream for the like and tell you we need so many likes on it before 10:30. It's up to the chat. 95% of the time we get overtime. Sometimes we don't, but it's always up to the chat, never up to any of us here. We set the number, whatever it is, it is. So that's about all we can do.
Yeah.
So excited for that. For our club to have a $500K guarantee every month.
It's
so the Spring Mayhem series, we're giving away guaranteed $2.5 million or 2.4.
2.4. 2.4. When you do it, it's a little bit more than 2.4, but we didn't hit the 2.5 spot. So
they're directly over it.
Not too shabby.
Yeah. I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited for Spring Mayhem coming up. We proved that we can handle it in September, and now we're just going to knock it out of the water come February. February 22nd through March 7th. 2 weeks of poker heaven. So.
Anthony Chester, the tournament director here at the lodge, joining us in the bunker right now. Every time you wear a non-light blue jersey, I can barely recognize you. So used to seeing you in the.
Well, plus I'm wearing a hat. I got a present today. A couple of our employees traveled to Las Vegas for a little getaway, four-day getaway, and they brought me back a Las Vegas Aviators hat.
Who are the Aviators?
They're the AAA ball club of the Oakland A's.
Okay.
So beautiful ballpark out there. Although Del Diamond here in Round Rock. For those that come and visit and are baseball fans, you definitely need to come see the Round Rock Express because that's a beautiful ballpark there.
It's fun times.
Yes.
Great thing about minor league games is I don't think I've ever stayed to the end of one. You don't really care. You don't really know the players. You just go out and have a few beers and.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Rangers or an Astros fan, if somebody's on AAA assignment or on a rehab game, maybe you get to see,
probably a touchdown.
maybe you get to see one of the key players that, Altuve or somebody that's come, that's just on rehab assignment. So
sure,
that's always fun. I remember when I lived in Vegas when the Dodgers were the AAA, the 51s were AAA in Vegas, and we got to see that whole early 2000s team with Andre Ethier, when they were coming up. Ethier, Broxton was the closer. I mean, that entire Dodgers team was in Vegas. It was actually pretty fun. So to be able to watch them guys come up through the system.
Makia says, "Tell Anthony I said hey, number 2."
Hi, number 2. How are you? I came to pick up number 1 is who I came to pick up. So Nakia is number 1. That would be my wife. So What did Poobah say? Yep. Poobah mentioned the owner's vision to have a monthly 500K monthly, and we were able to, when we moved into the room, we were able to make it a reality. You know?
If you think about it, that's a pretty bold step to put yourself on the hook for 500K tournament each month.
Absolutely.
You know, we like to think of ourselves as a big poker room, and we are, but we're still all by ourselves,
right.
You know?
We're in Williamson County.
Very good.
So, but yeah, it's definitely a tribute to the ownership. You know, came to me and Poobah and said, let's put this together. This is what I want to do. This is what we want to do. You know, and the good thing is, you know, when we did the September Mayhem and the Payday event and compared it to the Best Bag event and everything that was going on, what, you know, the players liked, and there was good things about the Payday, there was good things about the Best Bag, and we took all of those things and put them together to create the monster every month, and doing 10 of them. So, you know, for the year is pretty strong as well.
Okay, one more minute.
30 seconds.
30. All right, 30 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, wheel.
Having the confidence in the team to be able to pull it off as well is huge, is the biggest.
I'm just amazed by every time I come in here, I see a whole new set of dealers. In addition to the ones
well, I mean,
that I know.
Yeah, but Rick, you and Mike and the stream are also a testament to that, because yeah, they hear great things about what's going on, and you know, the stream and all of that has helped grow the lodge as well. You know, the free roll, and then moving into putting on good tournaments, and then the stream came about, fastest growing stream on YouTube. You know, so it got our name out there. So you guys got to take a little bit of credit. You and Skull got to take some credit on getting the lodge's name out there. And then you have Poobah, and you got Pick, and you got myself, and we have an extensive of people that we know from being all over the country. So, you know, the more we're able to get notoriety and get our name out there, and but still keep the basis of the company, the family atmosphere that we have.
Well, truth be told, all that you said, I agree with. Truth be told, guys like Andrew Neebe, Brad Owen, and Doug Polk wouldn't be interested in investing as much as they did into the club if we all weren't doing a pretty darn good job and had something that was very attractive for investors to want to be a part of. And their just simple involvement in the room has kind of spiraled this thing into the orbit. And next, I think we're going to see on Monday what it really means to have them as part of the ownership group.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to see this place this week be incredible.
Absolutely. I'm just thankful for Mike right now. He hasn't tortured me too much over the Islanders sweeping the Flyers last week. Back-to-back games. He let me have it via text, though.
Did I ever tell you that I saw Wayne Gretzky in 1981 at the Philadelphia Spectrum?
Yeah.
One of Gretzky's first years in the league.
I don't want to figure.
Montreal. Wait, he was with Edmonton
Oilers.
Yeah.
He scored 50 points in 39 games.
Ben, Bones can put a bet in for you.
It's not a big deal. I mean, whatever.
50 points in 39 games that year, and I was at the Spectrum that night, right on the glass.
I just hope it doesn't get back to the family.
I always remember that, the Philadelphia Spectrum.
Yeah.
You ever go to games in the Spectrum?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You like the Sixers?
Of course.
With Julius Erving.
Dr. J.
He was, Abe Zinkoff was the announcer for the Sixers for years and years.
Right.
Julius, the Doctor Erving.
We had a little sad moment, shed a tear, because Mark Zumoff, who was the longtime TV announcer for the Sixers, I think he spent 20+ years in Philadelphia. Last year was his last year. He retired.
Yeah.
So we don't have Zumoff anymore, and he was, there's announcers that you just grow up with, and Zumoff was one of them. So.
Give me change from the red, please.
So the pot will go. The jacks again for downhill. He'll pull the pot. We've got another few minutes of the show. We're going to call it a night, and then we'll come back 48 hours from now
I opened 3 hands up
for a week
they were all bad hands.
that you will not want to miss. We'll be streaming every night next week, Monday through Sunday. Different commentators, so if you're looking for some other slants and other people in the bunker, you'll get your chance, because we're gonna split it up. It's not going to be Skull and myself every show. Jamie Kirkstetter will be in the booth. Mike Brady, Doug, Andrew, and Brad will be in the booth. Lots of different people.
Really?
What a showcase.
I don't know where in California.
Everybody.
Probably LA.
The mainstay will be the Wizard, though.
Isn't it? I don't know.
Yes, Wizard is going to be working every show. Skull Mike and I.
The Wizard doesn't get a day off.
3 of the shows. Yeah, I guarantee you it's.
Well, Wizard, we'll just lock you in the room and not let you out. This way, you won't be able to.
That would have been really out of line.
Had to be tempting.
Really out of line.
Yes, and Jamie Kirkstetter will be here. She will be actually in the booth commentating on Wednesday with Mike Brady. So if you like Jamie, and we all love Jamie. Matter of fact, Norman, Chad, Lon McCarron were here very recently for our tag team event, and I think next time we'll add Jamie Kirkstetter to the group.
There you go.
And do a 3-person tag team. What a fun night that was.
That was a fun night. I had a lot of fun with that.
Do yourself a favor. All of our streams are in the archive. Go and watch. Believe it was the 12th of January.
I probably watched the Aces versus Jack hand. So many that just put it. It's been a clip right now.
Yes.
It's on a little clip. The Wizard put that up there.
Yes.
That Aces versus Jack hand was just amazing. With you, it was you and.
Well, Scotland.
Scotland was in the hand, but
yes.
as far as calling the hand, it was you and Norman.
Norman Chad.
Yeah.
Scotland did the Scottish river dance. He jumped up and down. So happy he was when that ace hit on the river.
That was. I mean, besides when the Cowboys try to do something good, that was the loudest the room has been in a while.
10-9 Trey on the flop. Pair of 8s in the lead.
Yeah, I feel like
Club draw now for Trey, as Bones will get out of the way. He was leading in the hand.
You've got it in worse, I promise.
There's a 5. What a 1 here. Pair of 5s, though, for Trey. It's going to take it down.
Recently acquired.
Bones says, I wish I would have called there.
I had a 9 and 9 deuce. I'm like, there's $600 in there. What do I do?
You're just playing too tight. I mean, you come all the way from New York. You ought to play a hand every now and then.
Oh, you also from New York?
Like that guy? Like that guy?
There's your cumulative winnings. Fred Flintstone, 5,400. Trey, 4,600. Bones up 2,300.
Yeah.
Throwing the party today. Downhill and Lord, both losing about the same. $4,500. GTO Maester down 3,100. And Andrew, the brother of Johnny Vibes, down 2,300. Got another couple hands here before we bid you adieu.
How did our boy Eric do? He dealt the first half of the stream. I saw a couple hands that he dealt. He looked pretty good.
Eric did well. The real person to ask on that is the Wizard.
That's true. The Wizard's going to be able to give the bigger insight. How was he? Okay. Report card to come. So, Bob likes Mrs. Chester's nails. She gets them done every other week, Bob.
I thought it was going to be 3,000 there. I thought it was 35. I thought it was 3,500.
Calculated, the numbers just don't.
6 ways to a flop. Queen 6 tray. A couple of diamonds. Diamond draw for D-Gen. And a bigger diamond draw for GTO in the 5 seat. Nobody with a pair out of 6 players.
High card magic.
Moreno's mad. Coming in fire.
Coming in with that Mexican energy, man. Mexican-American energy.
GTO.
Oh, he's straight up Mexican.
Oh.
Calls.
Firstborn Mexican champion.
The 425.
No.
Ooh, there's the diamond.
Cain Velasquez?
American Mexican, born in America.
Oh, he was born in America.
Yeah. First American born, first Mexican born.
And the 8-5 of diamonds is folded. And lucky for them that they did, because that could have been a disaster as GTO has this pot locked up. I forgot who had the 8-5 of diamonds, but
Mexican champions, Cejudo, Velasquez.
they think right now that they made a horrible fold.
Who?
Cejudo?
Little do they know.
Just because his name is
GTO bets one little yellow chip, the banana, worth $1,000.
Which Mexican?
Regular Mexican.
He's actually Mexican?
He told me he's Mexican.
Oh, we're sick flex, man.
Yeah.
You talk to him?
He's my best friend.
Little Inkling says hello from London.
Wait
Is
a
that
minute.
Cartman? No, it's not Cartman. That's funny.
Yeah, he should have. He wanted to ask.
Dominic Cruz.
He's
Someone asked me about Dominic Cruz.
He's my best friend actually. We're going to his house after in San Diego.
I heard you didn't knock him out in scoring. You stunned him. That's what I heard.
Yeah, he was wobbling.
Open ender.
Obviously, he didn't knock him
5
out.
of hearts. That's going to close things
You went
down.
easy on him.
Yeah. Didn't finish him off. He had a title fight coming up.
All in moment for GTO. Lord folds. GTO is going to win the pot.
Alright guys, have a
Nice little pot to get pick up.
I mean, like, when you get 3-bet and you have a 7, just block it. Racehorse.
We'll play.
Just racehorse it. Put it in
Yes.
the middle, deal a hand, and someone wins.
They're still talking about Michelle's nails.
There's the VPIP for tonight. Fred Flintstone leads the way, 51%.
Yeah, flip for it.
Pierre and GTO at the bottom, 25%. That'll do it for another night in the books.
Oh, come on.
Folks, don't forget, every night starting Monday for next week, we will be streaming 8 p.m. Central Time with different people in the booth,
Come on, guys.
different
That's a
games
gamble.
on the felt.
Don't be the only one
It's
not
going to be an
doing it.
amazing night, kicking off
There
with
you
the
go.
Monday night game where Brad Owen, Andrew Needy,
Yellow.
Doug
Real
Polk,
pie.
all on the felt, along with other stars.
Single board
Tune
yellow.
in, 8 p.m. Central on Monday night. 4, Skull Mike, my partner each and every week. For Anthony Chester, the tournament director, who joined us for the last part of the show. And for the Wizard of Lodge, who punches all the buttons. My name is Slick Rick. We'll see you in 45 hours on Poker Night at the Lodge.
Oh, nuts. Here. I'm going to flip over my third. You can make some straights with that.
I want to see a flop first.
Queen
I want to see a
7.
flop first.
You do it slowly.